scales. Got that fire. Bring it back real quick. Back with the fury, power in the air. I found yourself in a dungeon lair. Ain't no way to be prepared, so shake that scary dairy air. Going hard on the mushroom tip, going large on the turtle grip. Spin around and your shell get flipped. Mess around and your wig gets split. Back it up right here, and get that tail in gear. I'm a bad buccaneer, gonna let it get a new career. I'll put you in a trance, my game is so advanced. This road don't stand a chance when I unleash this dance.
Claws up, knees bent, tail straight, bill spent, eyes wide, shell unlocked, that's the way we rock. Clowns road, bridge burn, stands wide, club turn, shots fired, plans made. Cause that's the way we do the raid. That's the way the game is played. No one's coming to your aid. Never let the music fade. That's the way we do the raid.
I'm breathing fire.
That's the way we do the raid.
Ain't getting tired.
That's the way we do the raid.
Just call me sire.
That's the way we do the. That's the way we do the. That's the way we do the raid. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ain't gon' be denied. Swing your arms from side to side. One leg up, fist to the north. Blow up like a rocket at the fourth. Now jump, ain't no hassle. Like a shorty in another damn castle. But since we're here right now, I can show you how.
Five balls, five dudes, red hair, attitude, henchmen, pockets full. That's the way we roll. Back crack, pot spill, jaw slack, sharp grill, world mode, options waiting. Cause that's the way we do the raid. That's the way the game is played. No one's coming to your aid. Never let the music fade. That's the way we do the raid. Whoa, that's the way we do the raid. Whoa, that's the way we do the raid. Whoa, that's the way we do the. That's the way we do the. That's the way we do the raid. That's the way the game is played. No one's coming to your aid.
I love being bad.
Never let the music fade.
I ain't even mad.
That's the way we do the raid.
I'm crushing it flat.
That's the way we do the raid.
I'm stressed as a cat.
That's the way we do the raid.
What you think of that?
That's the way we do the. That's the way we do the. That's the way we do the raid.
You're It's the wrong one. Hold on. There we go. Hi. Sorry, I'm late. I still haven't had dinner yet. It's sitting here now. Gosh, like 6 minutes late. Holy shit. Okay. This is Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2 on the Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 plus 2.5 remix collection. We finished up the game last week, but I still wanted to watch this just because the cutscene's really nice. Not the cutscene, the movie. The movie's really nice. And, yeah. Also, I woke up incredibly late today, like 10:30. My alarm went off at 8:30. I think I woke up before that. And I just kept waking up and waking up and waking up. My body was like, no, we're resting. We're resting today. And I was like, but I need to do things. And then I got up and I sat at my desk. And then I got a really bad nosebleed. So it's been a day. So we're just gonna relax with some Kingdom Hearts 358 Days Over 2. One more time. Oh boy. That's about it. Yeah. I like this trio a lot. So this game uses an autoplay. Wait, what are the extras? Roxas Diary. Oh, okay. I guess I've already watched this, which makes sense. That's a thing I would do. So let me turn it down just a little bit. And we're just gonna go into it. We're just gonna go into it. We're just gonna go.
Pitiful, heartless.
Go into it.
Mindlessly collecting hearts. The rage of the Keyblade releases those hearts. They gather in darkness, masterless and free, until they weave together to make Kingdom Hearts.
Alright, I'm also gonna enjoy my dinner.
When that time comes,
What
we
is
can
going on?
truly, finally exist.
it's so HD. I'm used to seeing every single pixel still. Now I can only see most of them.
You're early.
No, you're just late.
Oh gosh, it's still pretty loud. Let's turn it down a little bit more.
Today makes 255.
What's that about?
It's been that many days since I first joined the organization. Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Yeah. Have to hang on to something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization.
Roxas's theme. Oh no.
Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right. That first week, you could barely form a sentence. But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red. You see, light is made up of lots of colors. And out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
Like I asked, know-it-all. Seriously, where is she?
I forget where she is at this point in the story already. Was this when she was... No, it wasn't when she was kidnapped.
The destiny that is about to unfold actually started when we first met. On the 7th day after I came here.
I'm still really thinking about getting a new monitor. Cause like, don't get me wrong, my monitor like I have now is fine, but like, I want something with like a crazy good refresh rate. Cause mine's only at like 55 hertz.
Good tidings, friends. Today is a momentous day. I am pleased to announce that a new comrade has been chosen to wear the coat. Number 14. Let us all welcome one of the Keyblade's chosen.
For the 7 days since my arrival, the name Roxas and the number 13 were all I had. Who the people around me were,
Man,
what they wanted,
Jesse, is it
or
Jesse
what they were trying to
McCartney?
do.
Pretty sure it is.
I
Let me
had
double
no
check.
idea.
Teach him well, Axel.
Don't worry. I'll be sure he makes
Yeah,
the
Jesse
grade.
McCartney.
Roxas, let's go. What's wrong? You worried about the new kid? What was that name again?
He's making good
Number
money, or he
14.
made good money off of this, I'm sure.
Shion.
Right. I knew that.
Shion.
Got it memorized, Roxas?
Yeah,
Yeah? How about my name then?
Axel.
And how about our boss's name, huh?
Xemnas.
No way you're gonna forget his name, right? Let's go.
I was literally about to say, I don't think this is actually like a full movie. I think you actually have to press buttons sometimes. Roxas completed his first mission. Axel, oh fuck. it auto continues. Oh
I see.
well.
on the cake. You remember what this ice cream is called?
It's,
Sea salt ice cream. I already told you before. Get it memorized.
it's salty. But sweet.
Roxas, you said the same exact thing the other day.
I did? I don't remember.
I feel like I remember the original game, like...
A week since you joined the organization?
They didn't hang out
I guess it
the
has.
first day, but I guess
You guess it has.
this maybe
Come
retconned
on,
it a
you
little
must
bit.
remember that much.
It's either that or I am misremembering.
Well, here you are, finally out in the field working for the organization, right?
For the organization.
You might even say that
There we
today
go.
is where it all really begins for you.
Where it all begins. As a member of the organization, I'll be receiving missions every day. But I'm still not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do.
Roxas learned of the Heartless during his mission. Marluxia, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, explained how hearts appear when a Heartless is defeated. He also explained that the organization seeks to collect released hearts to complete Kingdom Hearts, and that Roxas, as a Keyblade wielder, is the only one capable of completing this mission. Oh, excuse me.
The organization defeats the Heartless in order to collect hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And complete Kingdom Hearts.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know what that is, or what it does. I don't even know what a heart is.
Incomplete. Organization members seek to become whole by assimilating with Kingdom Hearts. Zexion explained how nobodies lack hearts and are therefore incomplete and desire ones of their own. Okay.
Nobodies don't exist. We in the organization were born without hearts.
I wish I could outlaw loud engines.
So,
they bother me
if
so
we don't
much.
have hearts, does that mean we don't exist?
I swear to God, someone around here has a boner for like super loud engines and it bothers the fuck out of me. Larxene, who accompanied Roxas on his mission, seemed displeased with him for being a Keyblade wielder. She instructed Roxas on how to fight without using the Keyblade. By training without the Keyblade, Roxas once again realized its efficiency, but the question of why he alone can wield it deepens.
The Keyblade releases hearts. So why am I the only one who can wield such a thing? I'm learning all these things, but there's so much more that I don't get.
Day 12, a closed world. Wow, this is so much faster than the game. While carrying out a reconnaissance mission together, Vexen informed Roxas that there are other worlds, and one must be aware of each world's own unique rules and features. Oh yeah, we didn't
Back
go to
and
like
forth, to and from the same places.
Lion
every
King
day.
world, so we didn't get to see Lion
Sometimes
Roxas.
we go to other places on real missions, but we can't cross the walls that divide the worlds. That's why we create our own paths in the darkness. Or so they say.
Day 13. Heh. Deeds to be done. Lexius exhorted Roxas to rely on only his strength during missions. Roxas had simply followed the organization's orders up to that point, but he began to realize that his ability to wield the Keyblade was his strength, and something that only he could do. Lexaeus informed Roxas that he is vital to the organization. Because Sora won't listen to him.
There are
He's
nice
a
guys
brat.
and not so nice guys in the organization. But everyone's working together to complete Kingdom Hearts.
Who are the nice guys?
There's lots I don't know. But I do know I have to keep fighting the darkness.
It's like Roxas,
so I can be whole.
And Axel. And then everyone else is kind of a dick in their own way. And Xion. Day 14, friends.
Who are they?
Probably just some kids who live here.
So does everybody act that way?
What do you mean?
Like running around chasing each other, making all that noise.
Well, yeah.
What noise?
If they have hearts, I suppose that's what they do.
Hearts.
Come on, let's get some ice cream.
Why?
Why? Well, because we're friends.
Friends.
Friends eat ice cream together and talk and laugh about the stupidest things. Like those kids we just saw. Come on, let's go.
I still need more backstory on Lee and Isa. I'm hoping we get some soon, considering what we saw in Remind. So.
Hey, Roxas. After your next mission, let's meet up for ice cream again. No fun just going back and forth between the castle and work, right?
Yeah, right. We're friends, huh?
Roxas executed his missions without much thought. Until he didn't. Okay, it's like another week later.
I'm gonna miss this ice cream thing we do.
Huh?
Gonna be away for a while. Starting tomorrow.
Really?
I can fill you in since we're friends. I'm gonna be at Castle Oblivion.
Castle Oblivion?
The organization's got a second castle in the world between worlds. It's called Castle Oblivion. Got it memorized?
I wish somebody
doesn't
told me these
actually
things.
belong to them. They just kind of stumbled upon it.
Well, I gotta head back and get ready. Nothing but fun, fun, fun.
Did I download the DLC for this? If not, I can find it on YouTube.
Axel, I have a message from Lord Xemnas. Among the members assigned to Castle Oblivion, there are traitors. Find them and dispose of them.
I trust that really came from Lord Xemnas himself.
That
Hey,
line makes
Axel?
it sound like it was Sykes' idea. But I do actually think it was Xemnas because of a line that
If you're looking for
comes
Axel,
later
he's
in the
gone.
series.
What do I do with this?
Roxas received orders to carry out a mission with Xion. Xion, hooded and hiding any facial expression, spoke not a word throughout this mission. The mission, rather.
This place is so much nicer, without the loudmouths.
Loudmouths?
Those bossy coworkers sent to Castle Oblivion.
I feel like the only two bossy ones would be Vexen
Well, I suppose
and
it's too bad you
Larxene.
and Poppet didn't get to spend a little more quality time with him.
Poppet?
I'm talking about Xion, kiddo.
Kiddo?
Roxas, get to work.
I do like his little nicknames.
I've got someplace to be again today, so go on ahead without me.
Roxas.
Huh? Xion?
Roxas is your name.
Good job.
Yeah. Roxas. Huh.
2 keys. 2.
Roxas. Best of luck today.
One thing I
Yeah.
don't get is that her face
Let's go.
is obscured by the hood. If you like don't have a connection to Sora or something, or to her, it's complicated. But like, she also just willingly put her hood down.
Wow.
So like, if she did that in front of Xigbar, not
Xion,
Xigbar,
I
that's a
didn't
bad
know
example.
you could use the Keyblade.
Like Saïx
You know,
would
neither did I.
the hood just remain up to them?
You earned the icing on the cake.
Huh?
Come on, I'll show you.
This is such a great spot. How'd you find it?
Here you go. Sea salt ice cream. Come on, try it.
It's sweet. And salty.
It's good, right? Axel and I, we meet here for ice cream after work. This flavor is Axel's favorite.
Sounds like it's yours, too.
Yeah. Axel brought me here to eat ice cream on my first day with the organization.
Didn't really look like
And
his
then,
favorite on the
after my
first
first
day.
mission, he got me ice cream again, said it was icing on the cake.
Oh, apparently
Like
everyone's
you
going
just
live
did for me.
tonight.
Yeah.
You guys must be really close.
Well, Axel and I are friends.
Friends. Do you think that I could be a friend?
When Axel gets back, we'll all have ice cream together.
Okay.
Again, that's him saying we'll all be friends together. The line isn't as stupid as people make it out to be.
Is it true then, about Castle Oblivion?
That's none of your concern.
And Axel?
Gone. He may have disappeared for good.
What?
You know, with Kingdom Hearts
Hey,
2 being on the Epic Games Store,
What happens when Heartless are
I
destroyed?
wonder if they could
The
ROM
hearts
hack it to
remain.
like, to you play as like
And then,
Roxas
those hearts gather together
Like,
to
throughout
form
this
the
game.
great Kingdom Hearts.
with that engine.
Then can you tell me what remains if a nobody is
I
destroyed?
should like look into those.
What's there to leave behind? We're not even supposed to be in the first place.
And the members at Castle Oblivion, where'd they go?
Nothing's left of them.
In which case, I'll never see them again?
That's right. You coming?
Huh? Oh, yeah.
Oh. Uh-oh.
What's happening?
That might have been when Sora got put to sleep. That's my best guess. Which would make that the fact that we just saw Naminé make sense.
I've been to see him. He looks a lot like you.
It's like he's referring to the boss fight in Kingdom Hearts 1
left.
final mix.
Or maybe I'm all there ever was.
I meant your name.
But a lot of this dialogue doesn't make sense to me.
My name is of no importance. What about you? Do you remember your true name?
My true name is...
You have been with us for 6 days now. The time has come.
Did you not get put on a mission until day 7? I guess that would make sense since that's...
Will he wake from this?
I am told Roxas will return, provided the hero is stripped of all his memories.
Then I suppose much hinges on Castle Oblivion.
Xion has gained power over the Keyblade, just as we intended. She can fill Roxas's shoes for the time being.
Those are pretty big shoes to fill, though. Sleep for 3 weeks.
I went to a new world today, Roxas.
Oh wow, they busted a her
believe how
theme really
beautiful
early
it
in
was.
this.
I hope that you can join me next time. Well, I'll see you tomorrow, Roxas.
Good night.
I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
So many seashells. Is it mostly just gonna be like Roxas and Xion's themes in this movie? I cannot remember. Maybe once we see more Disney Worlds, I'll probably sprinkle that music in as well.
Roxas?
Xion. What happened to me?
You were sleeping for a long time. Sayek said there was no telling when you might wake up.
Why you sitting in Axel's
But I'm
spot,
glad you
though?
did.
I kind of feel like a zombie, though.
I brought you this.
Huh?
It's a seashell. I've been picking one up on every mission. Hold it up to your ear.
Oh, that's probably why she sat in a spot to recreate that a little bit. Missing? The whereabouts of the members who were sent to Castle Oblivion were still unknown. Roxas received a solo mission. Good for him. Put my seat back just a little bit. '52 Solitude. Roxas carry out his daily missions alone. Still. It's cool that they remade a lot of stuff, though. Like, clearly those stuff, like, that stuff had to be put in engine, at least some of the cases. So that is neat.
Roxas. It's been a while. What's the matter? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Axel. I heard everyone at Castle Oblivion was annihilated.
Not me. I'm tough.
You know, unlike everyone else.
Worry? We nobodies don't have the hearts to worry, you know?
I'll go buy us some ice cream.
I gotta check in with the boss. Or he's gonna let me have it.
You haven't reported back yet?
No.
Why'd you come here?
I guess I just needed a little time to sort out my feelings, you know?
I thought you didn't have a heart.
I kind of wish they didn't do the basic Kingdom Hearts 2, like, this right here, this, like, lip flap, no emotion.
Your ice cream's melting. Eat up.
I don't think they needed to do that for this movie.
You know, I started inviting Shion up here while you were gone.
Shion?
I made her a promise. The three of us could have ice cream when you got back.
Yeah.
Shion. She's my friend too.
Because they have ice cream together. Day 72 change.
Why didn't you report in?
What? Not even one little word of appreciation?
The only thing I've heard is that Namine has gone missing.
There 1 minute, gone the next. I don't know how she got out.
Did you search every room?
Are you kidding? You know as well as I do that searching through every room there is impossible.
And the chamber? Did you find it?
Come on, I would have told you that much. I gotta hand it to you. About Marluxia being one of the traitors, you knew exactly what was up from the start.
I merely rounded up and sent off the ones who were getting in the way.
Whoa there.
How is Lexaeus getting in the way?
You wanted to erase?
Good to see you made it back safe.
Also, Vexia was actively helping you.
I disposed of Zexion, by the way.
Marluxia.
I moved things along just the way you wanted. At least for now.
I also think Zexion might have been like a higher rank than Saïx, which is why Saïx wanted Zexion gone. Because Saïx was to move up in the ranks. And he uses Axel to do it.
You really think so? I was thinking the same about you.
Yeah, well...
I was saying something else.
I guess. He must have rubbed off on me.
Huh?
Oh well.
Nah, it's thanks to you that we get to sit here.
Lexaeus was definitely not in the way.
Having ice cream.
Vexen, again, I think they needed him. Although I think at this point they were probably like, yeah, he's outlived his usefulness. Larxene definitely could have gone.
I wonder if Shion's gonna show today.
I think that's everybody, right? Unless I'm just missing somebody. Day 73, The Promise. Roxas worried over having not seen Shion in over 10 days. They had yet to fulfill their promise of having ice cream together with Axel. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could take one away.
Shion!
Roxas?
5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay.
Roxas, they have to take that thing out first.
Shion, are you okay?
Roxas?
Easy. Are you hurt?
I'm fine. Thank you. It's just...
You can tell us all about it. But why don't we head back first?
No, we gotta get ice cream. There we go. Okay, good.
There you go.
Thank you.
Eat up. It's gonna melt.
Yeah.
What's wrong? I thought you'd wolf it down.
Did something happen?
We're here for you if you want to get it off your chest. Right, Roxas?
He's right. That's what friends are for.
I can't use the Keyblade anymore. And without the Keyblade, I can't do my job.
What exactly happened?
I don't know.
Would they know
I don't defeat
if she's not collecting
Heartless
hearts when defeating Keyblades?
The hearts they
Keyblades
release
Heartless?
will just find their way into other Heartless instead. I swat them in one place, and they just pop up in another. My mission is to go out and collect hearts. If I'm unable to use the Keyblade, I'll be useless.
Is there anything you can do, Axel?
I wish there was, but it's just like she said. Without the Keyblade...
Also, it's funny how Axel's probably only like a few years older than Roxas.
And once they
But since he's like...
find out...
Well, actually, no, because I guess Roxas was just born like...
We can't do anything?
A few months ago. So I take that back, I guess.
I already told you there's nothing we can... Hold on.
Did you think of something?
Roxas, you can work double duty.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Shion, make sure your missions are with Roxas until you can use the Keyblade again. That way, he can collect
I honestly
the
can't
hearts
believe
and
that
no one
plan
will know
worked
that you
as
can't
long
use
as
the
it did.
Keyblade.
That's it.
But that means you have to collect twice as many hearts.
Yeah, I can do it.
Would you?
Of course I would.
But...
Friends need to lean on each other every now and then. Ain't that right, Roxas?
we're friends. Axel, does that mean you and I are friends, too?
Well, if you're friends with Roxas, then yeah, of course you're my friend.
Thank you, Roxas, Axel.
Just eat your ice cream.
I don't know if he knows, like, anything at this point. I don't think so, but... his reaction was just a little odd. Roxas and Shion went on a mission together like Axel suggested. Roxas met Aladdin's friend Genie during his mission. When Genie attempted to magically repair the damage from the sandstorm, Roxas informed him that Aladdin had said he wanted to rebuild the town without relying on magic. Genie respected his friend's resolve and decided against using his powers. Roxas reflected on the idea of a friend's resolve. Cute, I guess.
So best friends are different from plain friends, right?
They're about the same.
Best friends, huh?
But I'd say Best friends are a notch above just plain friends.
You said they're about the same.
So how are they different?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I don't have any best friends.
That's sad,
I see.
because you know, Saïx was his best friend. Okay. This big important speech to everybody to get them motivated.
The time has arrived. And at long last, we see before us the great collection of hearts. Hearts full of rage, hate, sadness, and bliss.
That's it. That's the four
Shining
emotions.
down upon us is the crystallization of all hearts. Kingdom Hearts.
Was it
There,
full
in the sky,
in the DS game?
hangs the promise of a new world.
I didn't think it was complete then.
My friends, let us gain further power to conquer the human heart and claim it as our own. Let us remember why we are here and what we hope to achieve. Hearts shall be gathered and be made our own. Hearts shall never again have power over us.
All this fighting. I wonder what it's for.
Come on, you know what it's for. We have to complete the Great Kingdom Hearts. You saw it too, didn't you?
But what is Kingdom Hearts?
It's the gathering place of hearts, isn't it?
It's where all the hearts wind up after they're released by you. When we gather enough, we might finally get hearts of our own.
Hearts
I
shall
wish
be
I had a
made
heart.
our own.
Mostly like
Is
in a
Kingdom
jar.
Hearts really that important?
Are you crazy?
I just don't see why having a heart is that important, you know?
Come on. You're wondering about that now?
Well, I don't understand since I don't have a heart.
Roxas,
We'll understand once we have our own hearts. That's why we fight, to find out what it's about.
Okay.
But like you knew what it's like to have a
I
heart,
guess you're
Axel. But like the whole point of the organization is they remember what it's like to have a heart. And they use that against people. Roxas and Xion went to the usual spot. They had begun to get used to going on missions together. Well, that's nice for them. It probably
Looks
won't
like
last too long,
every
though.
nobody in the organization is good at different things.
That's right. Everybody's unique.
even nobody's without hearts?
Just because we don't all have hearts doesn't mean that we're all exactly the same.
Yeah, look at all the
We
dusks.
each have memories of our past.
Oh, hundreds and hundreds of them.
You remember your past?
Yeah, that's one of the things that makes each member of the organization special. We remember who we were as humans.
As somebodies.
Me neither.
Well, maybe that right there is what makes you guys the most unique in the organization.
What were you like before you were a nobody?
Kind of a dick.
Huh? Me? Oh, I don't know. I think I've always been pretty much the same.
I wish I could remember stuff like that.
Really? It's just baggage, you know.
But I can't remember anything, not even from when I was born a nobody.
All you did was stare into space.
Oh, thanks.
You know, I don't remember much either.
You two sure do have a lot in common.
I wonder what kind of guy I was before.
Also kind of a jerk. Not really, but... Xion's Keyblade. Shion, informed by Saïx that she and Roxas would no longer go on missions together, worried over still being unable to use her Keyblade. Roxas, in turn, lent Shion his Keyblade. She never gave it back.
Thanks, Roxas. You can have this back.
Do you remember anything?
I don't know. But let me try again.
Hey.
Huh?
You did it!
Roxas, it worked!
I can't wait to tell Axel this. Let's go.
Yeah.
Axel! Whoa! Where'd you come from?
How was your mission?
He could have fallen off the building.
You know, I sure wish the Heartless would hold still once in a while. I fell right on my butt chasing them around.
I thought you said you were tough.
Yeah, whatever. That's got nothing to do with it. So, how did your caper go?
Ta-da!
Roxas, Axel, thank you.
I didn't do anything.
You made it possible for the two of us to go on a mission together.
If it weren't for you, Shion might never have remembered how to use the Keyblade.
So thanks, Axel.
How about sea salt ice cream then?
Huh?
Buy me one and we'll call it even.
You got it. I'll be right back.
She just ran off the side of the building.
I hope we can always be just like this forever.
Me too.
What's that all about?
Still makes me sad that I don't think there's an official game where
want these days to last forever.
you're on top of the clock tower.
Hanging out, the ice cream, the sunsets.
Or I should say official game. There's no official way to get on top of the clock tower.
Nothing lasts forever, you know.
Except for maybe in the Shion fight, when you're like floating above it.
Like us. But it's okay if
there's one thing in Kingdom Hearts 3 that I'm hoping never got patched out, and I'll
as
show
long
off.
as we keep each other in our thoughts, none of us will ever have to be apart. Got it memorized?
Wow, that was so not you.
Hey!
Ooh, day 97 transfer. As Shion had regained her Keyblade, Roxas returned to carrying out his daily missions as usual. Against a shitty boss that wasn't fun. As Shion... Yeah, actually, no, I already read all that. Ugh. Damix was there this time. Ooh, day 117, secrets.
Huh? Ever heard of knocking? What do you want?
Tell me what Shion has been doing.
Well, how should I know? I'm not spying on her.
The two of you look pretty close.
So what? Now I've got a rat on my friends to you? I think you should just go.
Today you and Shion will be going on the same mission.
Well, thank you, sir, for personally delivering that message to me.
Why would he just be sitting alone
We
in his
also
room?
need you to go back to Castle Oblivion soon.
Says Lord Xemnas.
That castle hasn't given up all its secrets. One, even he doesn't know of its whereabouts.
Even he doesn't know. You mean the chamber, right? We turned that place inside out.
Chamber
if
of
it's
Waking,
there,
I
we're
think?
not gonna find it just by looking.
Then let me give you another reason. Xion comes from the castle to which Namine can be traced. The place where both Namine and Xion were born.
Oh, Namine was
practically calling out for you.
Whatever. As far as the castle goes, you're the one who really wants to go there. By finding the room that Xemnas is searching for, you would find out everything about Xemnas' true agenda, am I right?
Not really.
The Chamber of Repose as well as the Chamber of Waking. Xemnas has an agenda that he hasn't told to anybody. And we are bound to find some clues in the Chamber of Waking.
I don't think so.
And once we obtain those clues, we'll have the upper hand for our own objectives.
I knew the time would come when Vexen and Zexion got in your way. That's why I took the initiative and cleared the way to the top for you. I can handle all the dirty work. You go all the way to the top.
You will be going on a solo mission to Castle Oblivion. Expect the orders soon.
Castle Oblivion. Namine and Xion.
Roxas and Xigbar investigate a new world on a reconnaissance mission. Roxas asked about the purpose of the mission, and Xigbar replied that they were searching for possible candidates to join the organization. Only special nobodies can join the organization. Xigbar then informed Roxas that he and Xion are particularly special nobodies. Which is true. Yeah, like I said, he took out Vexen and Zexion to make sure that Saïx would become number 2. Also, like, we don't know, like, the audience at this point doesn't know what's in the Chamber of Awakening, but, like, we know.
Xigbar isn't giving him too hard of a time.
Yeah, right?
Like, I know what's in there, and I don't think it would help, like, uncover his plan at all, because I also know his plan.
You know what, Axel?
Because they explained that in Dream Drop Distance, I think.
When I sit here and talk with you guys, I get the strangest feeling that a long time ago I used to watch the sunset with somebody else. It's the same when I watch the sea. Someplace by the sea, where I hear the sound of the waves, I get the feeling that I was
really
talking
long
with
fingers.
someone.
So you mean that you have memories of your past?
No, it's not quite like that. Well, I don't know. What do you think? Are these memories?
I wouldn't know either.
You have memories, don't you?
Yeah, sorta. Though it's not like they've ever really done me any good.
Roxas is like me. Neither one of us remembers much. I wonder if he and I had this much in common before we were nobodies.
Day 118, lazy day. It's vacation day. Roxas' first day off. It is. Accustomed to always having a mission to execute, Roxas aimlessly wandered the castle, unsure of what else to do. Even asking Axel and Xion how they spent their time off proved unhelpful, so he eventually went to his usual spot. Xion had the exact number of days off as he has, minus when he was unconscious, of course, but those don't count.
I knew you'd be here.
Axel.
Slept like a log. Are the kids here on summer vacation already? Nah, can't be. It's much too early.
Summer vacation? What's that?
It's a dream come true, that's what. Where they get a whole month off.
A month off? I wouldn't know what to do with that much time. I can't even figure out how to fill a day.
You'd be surprised.
Roxas is like the perfect
homework,
employee.
And of course, you
He's
have
like,
to play with your friends
I
every
just
day.
want to work.
Trust me, it's over before
I don't know
you can
what
blink.
else to do.
I could deal with 7 days, maybe.
Most kids spend the time just goofing off with their friends. They save the homework till the end, and then help each other finish it.
That sounds fun, I guess.
Hanging around with friends is fun. I'd forgotten all that since becoming a nobody, I guess. So,
I still want
how
the
did you
story of
spend your day?
Isa and Lee,
Hey
like
guys,
how they
did I
became
know you'd
nobodies.
be here?
Where did you go, Shion?
We got like
didn't go
the
anywhere.
tiniest peak in Kingdom Hearts
What about
3,
you
but
two?
that's it.
Did you guys go somewhere without me?
Axel says he was asleep all day.
What? What's that about? You wasted a day off?
Unlike you two lazy bones, I work hard, so I'm tired, okay?
Unlike me and Roxas, maybe you're just out of shape.
Wow. Fucking shade. I might have said the same thing last time, but still.
Tomorrow, it's back to work.
Yeah.
Hope we get another vacation soon.
Oh yeah, I might not see you guys again for a while.
Huh?
They're sending me out on recon for a few days.
Where?
Can't tell.
What's up with that?
It's a secret mission.
But I thought we were friends.
Hey, I'm not about to tell you all my dark secrets. Got it memorized?
Like how he's committed
Dark
murder
secrets.
twice.
Haha, I'm kidding. I just gotta keep my mouth shut about
Well,
it, or else science
I
will
guess-
get on my case.
Technically,
You know
the
how we
Riku
can get.
replica committed
Yeah.
murder the second time.
Try not to bungle everything while I'm gone, huh?
Now, why would we do that?
Well, considering your track record, I just can't count on you guys.
Axel just kind of sicked him on him.
We can handle things just fine.
That's right. Just you watch.
That might be like the last time all three of them are happy together.
What took you so long?
It's my vacation. I can take all the time I want. Since when do I have to check in with you?
You're letting yourself get too attached to them.
Yeah. Whatever you say.
You know, you've changed.
Like you haven't. Day 119, work to do. Oh, I could also read the secret reports. Although there might be a lot of them. Important things can be a weakness. Roxas talked to Shion about what Zaldin said during his mission, but they were unable to understand the meaning of Zaldin's words. Roxas continued his daily missions. Oh, that stupid thing. Meanwhile, Axel was on a top secret mission. Oh wow, he was gone for a while. Day 149. Unlike Minds.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel.
Yay.
You're back.
Yep, I just got home. So, are you holding up?
Yeah.
Where's Shion?
She's not here yet. She's usually here by now.
I want ice cream now.
This isn't like her.
How could he?
Right, okay. That's where she met Riku.
sham.
150 fear. Hello? Hello? Ah. Riku's just brooding a little bit.
Just give me another chance.
We can't afford to take any more chances on you.
We didn't actually get the whole, like,
we never should have made.
There's an imposter out there, Shion, go take care of him thing. That I think we got in the game.
Shion?
Huh. Where's Shion?
Haven't seen her today.
I want to know where the stairs are to this fucking clock tower.
Oh well.
Although I guess... I was gonna say, those guys can just warp up
Is
there.
there anything you couldn't bear to lose?
But then when Roxas thinks he's a
Anything I
normal
couldn't bear
kid,
to lose?
they still go up there.
What's that about?
Well, I met someone today who had something like that. This thing was so important to him he couldn't bear to lose it. And Zaldan said that was his weakness. Why don't I have anything like that?
It's because you don't have a heart.
I guess. But Demyx doesn't have a heart, and I bet he'd get upset if he took his sitar away.
Huh. I think you have a point.
But he can
there.
summon it.
So you don't need a heart to have something that you can't bear to lose then. If that's true, then I guess the closest thing that we nobodies have would be memories of our past. It's the memories that create the things that we don't want to lose.
I mean, I guess Roxas
Memories
has a
of the
Keyblade.
past.
Took away the Keyblade, he'd be pretty upset.
I don't remember my past.
I mean, we did take away his
Even
Keyblade.
though
He was
you
pretty
might
upset.
not remember the past, I'm sure you have things you don't want to lose.
Like what?
You've got memories since you joined us, right?
I don't know. I do. Don't I? I couldn't bear to lose my memories of you or Shion.
So then you really do have something that you
Oh.
can't bear to lose, right? Every one of us. Including us nobodies.
He
We all
loses
have
both of
something that we
those.
want to hang on to.
One for a much longer time than the other.
You can't be scared without a heart.
If my friends... If you or Shion were to disappear... It's... scary to think of what it would be like without you guys.
Scared is not an emotion that can exist inside us.
Well... I am scared right now for sure.
Maybe it's just that you remember what it's like to be scared, you know? Somewhere deep inside your memories.
Does their clock start on 1? Their clock starts at 1, not 12. Huh. Coincidentally, Roxas and Shion were given the same post. Shion failed her mission to dispose of an imposter and became discouraged after being reprimanded by Saïx. Shion put up a strong front for Roxas, who was at a loss for words. Roxas then suggested going on missions together to cheer her up.
I wonder where Axel is. Guess we got the work done a little too fast, huh?
face. Who are you really? And why do you have a Keyblade?
Tell me first, why you are dressed as one of us.
To make sure my best friend sleeps in peace. I don't know who you're supposed to be, but you can't fight fire with sparks. This Keyblade, it's a sham. Worthless.
My Keyblade is not a sham. What gives you the right to say that?
I wonder if he was able to hold her Keyblade because it's fake, or because he was now worthy to wield the Keyblade. So I think this is before he actually wields one.
Find a new crowd. Trust me, those guys are bad news.
Why? You're the real sham.
Fair enough. You could say I am the biggest nobody of them all.
See, that line is way worse than the ice cream one. Like, come on.
Xion? Xion! Something wrong?
Sorry. My mind's on other things. Roxas, do you ever think about why we're doing all of this?
Too many people in the organization need a hug.
Why? So we can get hearts of our own, right?
Oh, no, you know what? I take that back. Too many of them need a therapist.
What do we need hearts for?
I don't know. But I think once we have hearts, we probably won't have to think about why we're doing all this. Or if we need hearts.
I'm not sure. I just wish I knew what I was doing here. I started having the strangest dreams.
Like nightmares?
I can never remember what they're about. I just wake up scared.
Hmm.
Xigbar said you and me were pretty special. Exceptional, he said.
Special? Isn't that just another way of saying that I'm a mistake?
Those do not correlate to one another.
Well, you and I may both be exceptional, Roxas, but I don't think we're quite the same.
I'm still unsure if Xion's like truly a nobody, or if she's just a replica. Because I think about like replicas having no hearts.
Hey, Roxas.
Axel.
Xion couldn't make it again today?
Actually, you just missed her.
$152, the wrong buttons. Roxas reflected on how Xion was acting differently. Axel asked Roxas what's wrong. According to Axel, grooves are complicated, and there are buttons to avoid pressing. Roxas worried he pressed the wrong buttons with Xion, and actually assured him that Xion was fine. I mean, like, she's not fine. But, like, also, Roxas didn't do anything. She's going through a lot. Yeah. Roxas and Demyx saw Phil putting Hercules through rigorous training. Phil stated that the higher his expectations, the tougher the training. Roxas wondered if the organization had been giving him tough missions because they had high expectations of him. Roxas, however, did not understand the meaning of expectations very well to begin with. Ever since parting awkwardly with Shion, Roxas ate his ice cream alone after missions, because Axel was nowhere to be seen either. What was that book? Was it Great Expectations? That was like the collection of short stories like most people read in middle school. Before returning to the castle, Roxas saw Beast, wounded from protecting what he cares for, with Belle there to care for him. Love had grown between the two. Xaldin declared the power of love to be worthless. Roxas asked what that power was, but Xaldin said that explaining the concept to a nobody with no heart would be pointless, and departed. Left alone, Roxas contemplated what love might be. At their usual spot, Roxas asked Axel what love is, but got no answers. Perhaps completing Kingdom Hearts and gaining a heart would offer some answers. Roxas watched the sunset with these thoughts on his mind. Day 172. The Sound of the Surf. Before leaving for a mission with Luxord, Roxas heard that Shion failed another mission and fell into a deep slumber. Roxas disregarded Sayex's order to not worry about a failure like Shion and went to her room. I feel like they could have animated that cutscene.
Shion.
You know, I actually don't know how long this is. I thought it was like around 3 hours, but I don't know if that's with or without the text boxes. I just kind of looked it up on YouTube. Oh, good. I didn't miss the sad part.
That was uncalled for.
I told you.
You missed plenty of sad parts, Aardvark.
And I'm telling you that I have to know what's the deal with Shion. If there's something going on, just be straight with me for once, will ya?
This whole game's the sad
Do you mean
part.
just like you are always honest with me?
Also, how are you? Hope you're doing well today.
Well, you got me there, I guess.
Shion has no right to be among our number.
What do you mean?
It's plain to see. I have nothing more to say.
See, he says that because he doesn't see a face there, but Axel sees a face, so he doesn't get it. Is my best guess anyway. 173 lies. Axel informed Roxas of what he had heard from Sayex about Shion. He said that Sayex would reconsider claiming Shion to be a failure, depending on how she performed from now on. But this was a lie by Axel to cheer up Roxas. I knew it! 174. Action. Reaction. Locke, Shock, and Barrel got in Roxas's way with their mischief. They claimed that causing mischief and surprising people is fun, but those feelings were lost in Roxas. Roxas doesn't know what fun is. Roxas continued to carry out his missions while covering for Shion. Oh. 193. Shion awakens. No, that's Kairi. That's Kairi awakening. You got the name wrong in their game.
Sora! Whoa! Good morning, Shion.
Oh, morning.
You woke up so suddenly, you just startled me.
Sorry. Oh.
Still a disorganized mess.
Bring me these seashells?
You know, we never went to Destiny Island, did we?
Yeah. The sound of the waves.
Where did we get the seashells?
How long?
Oh, right, from the Neverland.
About 20 days.
That long?
Yeah. You were sleeping so much that me and Axel were getting worried.
I'm sorry about that.
Do nobodies need to sleep? Because it seems like they don't need to eat.
It's weird that we can feel anything at all without having hearts to feel with. Hey, Roxas, don't you have work today?
Huh?
I mean, I guess Sora was also asleep for a fucking year. I doubt anyone, like, put an IV in him during that.
But don't you need some more rest?
I'll be fine. Come on, take me with you.
All right. Sure.
And down she goes.
Xion!
It's my lucky charm. Be sure to bring it back to me.
Well, that was a different person reading that. Oh yeah, that boss was a jerk.
Leave Xion to me. Got it.
Well, that didn't take long. Did it break again?
She's not an it!
Keep your mouth shut.
You have changed.
Again,
what
like you
happened
have.
at Castle Oblivion. Does the past mean nothing to you?
Are you worried about her, Axel?
Of course I am.
It just doesn't seem like you.
What do you mean?
I mean, you don't like things to be complicated.
You know, Roxas, each day, the three of us meet up there for ice cream. Now, why do you think that is?
Huh?
I mean, if you think about it, I don't need to go out of my way to meet you guys, right?
I don't know.
You want me to tell you why? It's because you guys are my best friends.
We are?
Get it memorized, all right? We are best friends.
Oh, yeah. Guess we are.
Thanks, Axel. You're sweet.
Are you feeling better?
I just got a little dizzy, that's all. Sorry to worry you guys.
Don't scare us like that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Just take it easy today.
I will. Thanks, both of you.
I wonder how much Axel chakrams would cost. Probably a decent amount. Also, shading with yellow? That's a little weird. Maybe not terrible, though. 194, like it should be. Do you think that the organization just like, and Diz for that matter, just supplied her with a shitload of crayons all the time? Or did like she bring those? The Truth About Naminé by Vexen. During a mission, Roxas and Axel visited the world where Roxas had once flown. Roxas again met Tinkerbell and had her sprinkle pixie dust on him, so that they may fly. He began to float, but Axel remained firmly planted on the ground. I don't think we actually got told that he went and flew before, did he? Did we? Roxas told Axel to trust him, that he too could fly if he believed it. Trusting in Roxas's words, Axel began to float in the air. The pair flew off to complete their mission. Roxas spent his days completing missions. So we're probably gonna get like another time skip. Already up to 224. Anomaly.
You seem to be struggling.
A nobody is interfering, I think.
A nobody?
I keep trying to piece his memory back together. But what if some of the pieces got
But it's
lost?
like I'm missing all the edge pieces.
There would be no way for me to finish. If that happened,
That actually might not be like a
and they
terrible
found their way
analogy now
into
that I think
someone
about it.
else, he'd never get them back.
Oh, I think he can do without a memory or two.
But what if he needs those memories in order to wake up? What if they're the key?
Namine. You're a witch who has power over Sora's memories, and those connected to him. Are you seeing something I cannot?
Yeah, probably.
If his memories become her memories, she will never survive it.
She?
Did he not realize, like... Yeah, whatever.
Hey, Axel?
Hmm?
You've been to Castle Oblivion, right?
Yeah.
What is it like?
What's it like? Just an organization research facility.
For research, huh?
How many times did they go there?
Seems everyone gets sent there all the time. Especially you.
Like,
Although,
the events of Chain of
they
Memories.
never send me or Roxas.
Well...
Also, who else goes there
they
besides
probably
Axel
just
after
don't
everyone
need you
gets
there.
killed? Love the way he says she, yeah.
I'm
But, I mean, it's
heading
very... There's a lot of emotion in there. There's surprise and anger. It's good. It's a good line.
Maybe
Christopher Lee knew what he
you're
was
not
doing.
completely well yet.
No, it's nothing like that.
Digimon fight.
Got it!
Huh? Got what?
On our next day off, let's all go to the beach, huh?
The beach?
Man,
Where did
Roxas
that
never
idea
gets to go to
come
the
from?
fucking beach.
We should go someplace different for a change.
You're talking about a vacation with friends.
Exactly.
I'll join you, if I can.
What are you talking about, Shion?
It'll be
I
a
wonder if
blast,
anyone
trust
first, like,
me.
when they first played this game or watched the movie, was like, are they gonna do a beach
Yes,
episode?
alright. Let's go.
Come on, Metal Grandma, hit it. There you go. Quietude. Shion, depressed, left without eating her ice cream. Roxas asked Axel if she was alright, but received a dismissive response. Roxas wondered if Shion might feel better if the three of them went to the beach together, like they had promised the other day. They went at the end of 3, so it worked out. True. Shion found the information that Saix had entered regarding Castle Oblivion. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Day 255, the longest day. Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the one where
I
we're
sent Axel
talking
to
to
Castle
Axel.
Oblivion last night to help expedite the matter we spoke of. I also instructed him to clear out our facilities there. He should return soon.
And what of Namine?
Still missing, sir.
Ha ha! Where, oh where could she be?
Why, Zigbar. It almost sounds as though you know.
I wonder if he does. It's hard to tell with this man.
Continue.
Somebody accessed our main computer without authorization.
And you expect us to believe you really don't know who it was? As if. Little Poppet is turning into a problem.
Nonsense. I see no problem whatsoever.
Ha ha! Well, no, apparently you don't.
Something you find amusing?
The things you hear from a guy with no heart.
No matter what unfolds, our plans remain unchanged. Axel, Roxas, and Xion will play the respective roles that Kingdom Hearts has given them.
But sir, Xion...
Leave it be. How can you not see how perfect this is? In truth, this is more than perfect. Xion is marching right into the arms of destiny, but to destiny's own time. We need not take any more steps. All we must do is watch with caution and patience.
Uh-huh.
My head hurts.
This is the last you'll ever see of these walls.
Well, that was a lie. I'd like to see their, like, research facility in this castle. Like, all of their test tubes and apparently incubation
Axel.
chambers.
What are you doing here?
I'm just here on orders, that's all. There's nothing for you to see here.
Lies. This is the place I come from. I just know it.
What about your mission? Don't be selfish.
Or else they'll turn me into a dusk?
They'll do worse than turn you into a dusk. They'll just destroy you.
And is that because I'm useless?
That's not it. Xion, go home.
I'm remembering things. I have memories of back when I was a human.
Well, stop remembering. Nothing good will come of it.
I have dreams every night. And you're in those dreams, Axel.
And they sure aren't memories. How can I be a part of your past? They're just dreams, that's all.
You can't fool me. We've met before, Axel. Right here in this castle.
No, we have not.
I still like the little bit of, like, hey,
home,
I totally
Xion.
have.
Don't keep Roxas waiting.
Please, Axel. You've got to help me. I need to know who I am.
Stop! Stay out of there, Xion!
No, she's gonna go to Traverse Town. Fuck! Yeah, because that's the first world you have to go to.
You're early.
No, you're just late.
Had to drop Xion off after she passed out again.
Today makes 255.
What's that about?
It's been that many days since I first joined the organization. Man, time flies.
So, you got the number memorized, do you?
Yeah. Have to hang on to something, right? It's not like I have memories from before the organization. Don't you remember? I acted like a zombie.
Right, that first week.
Hi,
you could
Luke.
barely form a sentence.
Redeeming hydrate?
But come on, you're still kind of a zombie.
Oh, thanks.
What? No.
Hey, Roxas. Bet you don't know why the sun sets red.
Everyone, take a drink of water, as
You see,
per Luke's
light
orders.
is made up of lots of colors, and out of all those colors, red is the one that travels the farthest.
Like I asked, know-it-all.
How you doing today, Luke? How was Star Wars today?
Seriously, where is she?
What? Then I... wasn't who I am?
It was fun. 8 movies down, 1 more to go. Nice. Day 256, news. That's, the latest one, right? In the round room, Xemnas informed the assembled organization members of Shionne's disappearance. He continued by prohibiting anyone from pursuing her. Unhappy with Xemnas' decision, Roxas argued that they should search for Shionne, but was told that all will become clear when the time came. Xemnas concluded the meeting with those words. 257, Hollow. Like Hollow Knight. The days passed without Shionne. Axel no longer came to the usual spot, and Roxas sat alone, eating his ice cream. Oh. Yes, the Disney saga. Gotta love that Disney. Day 276, Disorder. I mean, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts. I don't have much to talk about, I suppose. Oh, pardon me. Oh, hey, he's finally on Destiny Island. Wish we actually got to go there in the game, but yeah, fine, whatever. Oh yeah, this is... right, okay.
Shionne!
This is where it gets a little fucky.
Surely, you must have known that this was going to happen.
Why would I know?
I do think the camera work in this section is like really good.
Because in your memory, you've been to a number of worlds before you came to this one. And of course, in those worlds, the only beings you met with the Dark Ark.
That's all that's left in your heart.
This is what a migraine feels like, everybody.
Your memories of long gone. Everyone.
That's a lie. I remember everyone from the islands. They're my closest friends.
And who threw away those friends? Maybe it's your own actions you've forgotten. It was you who destroyed your home.
Why would they turn to Riku?
Who am I? What am I here for?
So we meet again.
You made me a promise.
I remember. It was to look after Sora. I'm sorry. I'm not sure I've kept that promise very well.
Can you tell me what's happening?
Some of Sora's memories are missing.
How could that be?
Sora's memories are escaping through Sora's nobody into a third person. And now, they're starting to become a part of her.
Isn't there a way to bring back just Sora's memories?
If they're still separate, then I think I can take out fragments of it. But if her memories and Sora's memory fragments are completely weaved together, I would need to untangle them from each other, and that would take more time. Which means it would take even longer before Sora can wake up again. And Diz wouldn't tolerate that.
So what can you do?
If I just jump in and rearrange her memory, then Sora might wake up, only to find out that nobody remembers him anymore. That's a risk I just can't take.
When she's
It's
drawing,
too late either way.
Is that her,
Sora's
like,
awakening has already been delayed.
doing the memory stuff?
Sora's nobody.
Because, like,
and
we
the
never
one that's
see her, like,
absorbing his memory.
tinkering with anything.
None of us imagined that they would fight so hard.
And she was
to
almost
become
always
their own
drawing
people.
whenever they were like, hey, nominate, do this thing to Sora
Unfortunately,
and Chain of Memories.
The only real solution is for them both to go away. Did you know? Her face was blank at first. But now, there is a face that is clearly visible. I think that's proof that she has entered Sora's memories. Sora's memories. Sora's nobody's memories. And her memories. They're all a jumbled mess now. And to
Oh, I
put
mean,
them
that's not
back
just
into one,
everybody. There's also, you know, like Ventus's memories.
I'm afraid there's no other
and
way.
Vanitas's memories. And
All
probably more. I have a theory, but that could be spoilers. Just go for it, Luke. You're fine. Just go for it. In fairness, I haven't marked this stream no spoilers in any way, so...
Is it that I'm not supposed to exist?
Well, what do you want to do, Shion?
Naminé is the one pulling the strings?
I want to be
I mean...
with you two.
That's like a big theory.
Then come back with us.
Luke, how much of these games have you
Not
played?
the way I am now.
Because I'll be honest, I've played like
What would it take for me to
minus
be like
like
you?
1 or 2 games that were probably unavailable to me. I've played like most of the series. I've played the Kingdom Hearts 3D experience, VR experience at this point, so like,
hey,
we're pretty well versed in the series.
Been a while.
You think so?
So, I went to the beach today.
I only played
And there
1,
was
Breath
this
by
girl
Sleep,
who
and
looked
3. That's
kind of
a
like Shion.
interesting collect. You didn't even play
But
2?
I couldn't get close enough to tell for sure.
I mean, she's not like a
probably
big
imagined
player in 2, but she isn't 2.
To be honest, I'm not even sure today's mission really happened. Feels like I just woke up from a dream or something. Do you remember our promise? When we said that the 3 of us would go to the beach on our next break? Maybe that's why. Maybe I saw Shion there because I wanted her to be there.
Want to go look for her?
I will, but there's Sanctuary in
Beginning
it.
tomorrow.
Like the song?
Let's use our spare time.
Is that a reason you
find
don't want to play it?
Mm-hmm. Sounds good. Let's do that.
$277 searching. What are we looking for? Oh, fuck. While visiting a world on a mission, Roxas met the always cryptic Cheshire Cat. Before disappearing, the Cheshire Cat responded to Roxas's questions by saying that he must follow his heart and decide what to believe in. Would having a heart resolve everything, including Shion's predicament? Roxas was left pondering over what he could believe in when he doesn't possess a heart. Well, not really like the song? Okay. Roxas and Axel continue their search for Shion. Oh yeah, we searched for a while, huh? 296 confessions. I would much rather have confections.
It's no use.
You sure you're not forgetting someplace?
I've been everywhere I know how to get to.
All right.
The only place I haven't been to
is Castle Oblivion. It was just the other day that Shion was asking you what the place was like. And the day before she disappeared, you said she was put on an important mission, remember?
Yeah. But there's nothing there anymore.
Well, Shion might be there.
Well, if she's a nobody, then yeah, nothing is there anymore. There's
Apparently,
nobody there.
Shion comes from Castle Oblivion.
What?
I saw you finish Chain of Memories.
That's probably why she was asking about the place.
You could just watch the cutscenes.
I had no idea.
Me neither. I only found out a little while ago.
Castle Oblivion. Shion.
297. Contact.
So, this is Castle Oblivion. Roxas? My head.
Easy, man. Let's retreat for now and...
I'm fine. We have to find Shion.
You don't even know if she's here.
What's happening?
There's like so many Disney World that you don't know
Roxas.
about. And you're like, she's definitely here.
So much. Rushing into my head.
Let's get out of here for now.
I wonder if Sora's memories are still like
There's
floating around in Castle
something-
Oblivion.
I can almost.
Maybe that's why they get headaches when they come here.
Giving up already? I thought you were stronger than that.
Riku!
Who?
Are you all right?
What?
Could have at least found a bench to put him on.
You collapsed just as you entered the castle doors.
Like they're so close to the
Don't you
Sandlot,
remember?
which has like
I
4
only
of them.
remember going inside.
Just take it easy for now.
I'm fine. Let's go back to Castle Oblivion.
Don't push yourself, man. Who's there?
Shion?
Oh, they just had to put this song in the thing. If Sanctuary doesn't get this claimed, fucking this song will.
Shion! Wait!
Which is weird, because I don't think this song
Out of
got
the
claimed
way.
on, like,
Hey!
my other boss.
Roxas, wait!
Maybe I'm thinking of a different song, but I think it's this one. Well,
I thought the imposter was sighted in Castle Oblivion.
Shion.
No way that was Shion.
The one who ran away first was Shion. But why run?
You want to go back?
well, yeah. 298, Fracture. Oh, yeah, this is where we were chasing Shion around.
Shion. Where have you been? Axel and I have been looking all over for you.
You have? Sorry.
Let's go home. If you come back voluntarily, Sykes will let all this drop. He has to.
Yeah,
I don't
copyright,
care
I need
what
to
he
be
said to
careful.
you. I'll be there.
It's not like my
Me and
VODs
Axel will
are
make sure.
monetized or anything, so like,
I really can't.
if my VODs get claimed,
Why
it's like
not?
whatever.
Come on.
Wait!
I've never gotten one, and you know, like, knock on wood, I don't get one anytime soon, but I've never gotten a copyright strike from, like, having music in a, VOD or anything. Only ever claims. And the occasional blocking. But, like, they'll block it in, like...
Well, hello there, Xion.
Like,
Axel?
Middle East.
No, wait!
Like, nations for some reason.
Stop!
For like a second there, when Axel like hit her, they played like the "you defeated the boss" sound effect, like the pshh. And an interesting choice of a sound cue there. $2.99, Sora.
You're sure things are better this way?
I never expected you to question it. If you could save one of them, why would you choose the puppet? Or put it this way, which would you rather suffer the loss of? Some make-believe friendship? Or a real one?
I mean, they're both real friendships.
Things are finally right again. Of course we're better off this way. Xemnas is exasperated from all the fixing we've had to do. We have to set things right.
I feel like Xemnas hasn't done shit.
There's simply too much on the line, Lee.
I need to know.
About what?
Xion. Tell me what happened to her.
Xion is a valued member of the organization, but she needs her rest. So worry not.
Why did that trigger him?
Sora.
Sora. Who is Sora?
The connection.
Connection?
He is what makes you and Xion a part of each other's lives. And the reason I placed Xion among our number. If you want her to stay that way, I must insist. You get your mind off these needless distractions. I will have Xion return to her duties tomorrow. Today, you must focus on yours.
Understood.
Hey, Roxas.
Are you certain we've taken suitable measures with Xion and Roxas?
I will admit, Xion has strayed from our original designs. However, we are also seeing an interesting side effect.
Really?
The key.
He's still a scientist in there.
Xion was affected by Roxas.
I wish they showed that more.
Just as we had anticipated. This was indeed what we had hoped to achieve. But then, through Roxas, Sora himself began to shape it into her, giving Xion a sense of identity. Our plan seemed like a failure at this point. But then it occurred to me. Xion is keeping Sora's memories trapped by claiming them as her own. Keeping her close to Roxas will ultimately prevent Sora from ever waking.
I see. And what of the imposter?
See that he stays away from Roxas. He is merely an impurity that would make Shion's existence incomplete.
Then we shall return to our original plan.
Oh no, he's brooding again. He's probably actually just like keeping an eye on the castle? I mean, I don't know what information he would really glean from that.
Do? Riku?
Can't believe it's May next week. Oh my goodness. Good talk.
Oh no.
What has happened?
Sora's memory. I'm afraid it's stopped.
What does that mean?
Unless something is done, he'll never wake from his slumber.
The gloves must come off, then.
But...
Nobody's never should have existed. As I'm sure you understand, Namine.
yes.
So nobody's like just never a natural thing? Do they only start showing up when like emblem hardness were created? Whoa. 321, waning power. It's weird. I remember like when playing the game, it felt like there was more of like a back and forth between like Roxas and Shion's powers. Like one would be more powerful than the other, at least like story-wise, not in gameplay. But like they would go back and forth with like who was able to wield the Keyblade and who was like more powerful than whom.
What is
Pardon
this?
me. After Shion returned to the organization, Roxas grew weaker by the day. It was as though Shion continued to gain strength as Roxas lost it. Using the Keyblade was beginning to wear out Roxas. I mean, I was getting pretty worn out by the end of the game too, so makes sense.
Are you really okay?
This is getting weird.
Huh?
Since when do you ever worry about me?
Constantly.
What do you mean, weird?
Usually I do all the worrying over you. I don't think it's ever been the other way around before. Just feels strange, that's all.
Roxas, of course I worry about you.
I'm just glad you're back, Shion. Even though it might have been rough on you.
Is Axel coming today?
Who knows?
You didn't fight, did you?
How could he? How could that jerk attack you like that?
That jerk? Do you mean Axel? But I wouldn't be sitting here with you if Axel hadn't done that. He's your best friend.
I know, but so are you.
It's just not the same without all three of us.
Axel!
Huh? You need something?
Well, something's wrong with Roxas. You don't know why, do you? He says the Keyblade wears him out when he goes to use it. And then today, I was fighting the same way Roxas does.
You would know more about Roxas than I do by now.
I feel like they should have shown that off too.
Well, what do you think, Xion?
I'm not sure.
Not sure, huh? Is that because you're a puppet? You do know that. You're a replica, whose original purpose was to copy Roxas's powers. So if you see Roxas's powers getting weaker, while your powers are getting stronger...
What could that mean?
It could be that you're robbing Roxas of his powers more than you ought to be.
What can I... Then what should I do?
You gotta think for yourself. 'Cause I know you're not just a puppet. We're best friends. You, me, and Roxas, that is. Got it memorized?
Sure. Can I ask you just one other thing?
What's that?
I saw a boy today who looks just like Roxas.
You mean Ventus?
Is he who I think he is?
Sigmar. 322, the program.
Sora has a pretty powerful effect on her, is all I'm saying.
Yes, it was not supposed to gain a mind of its own, nor become the person we see. But in the end, it only proves that the puppet is the more worthy vessel. The time has come. Saïx, are the devices ready?
In a matter of days.
Good.
And what of Roxas?
Both of them have connections to Sora, but we only need one of them under our thumb. Whether Xion takes from Roxas the rest of what he has to give, or whether he destroys her first and takes back what is his, there is no change to our plans. No matter how, Sora's power will belong to us.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like they should just keep the both of them. Especially with Xion not being like an actual person. They could just like put her on ice. Roxas, still in a slump, continued to receive missions from the organization. Like, keep her in the side until like Roxas falls. He spent his days executing missions. And then if you ever lose Roxas, either it's like him abandoning you, like he does, or he gets taken out. Oh wow, we're like close to the end already. You have another one.
The way things are, I'm going to wreck everything. What should I do, Riku? Are you?
Riku. Sora's friend.
Sora? You know Sora?
Yeah.
Thank you. You saved me, but I don't know why you did.
I guess I just felt like it.
What did he save
Riku,
her
please.
from?
Tell me more.
Nothing was
Sora and
attacking
that girl
her.
He's always with.
He's just kind of watching over her.
You mean Kairi?
Kairi. That's right. She's the one who looks so much like me.
To Sora, she's someone very special.
It's just, I remember things about the two of them. But I'm nothing more than a puppet. Something that somebody created. So why would I have their memories? Do you know where Sora is now?
That secret stays with me.
Why's that?
Shion. Your memories. They really belong to Sora.
So you mean I'm like a part of him?
When his memories were scattered, some of them found their way inside you. Now, Sora has been put to sleep so that we can piece together his memory. Except...
You can't because part of it is inside of me. That means he can't wake up.
Yeah. You got it. But, if you go with me to Sora right now, we could give the memories inside you back to him.
So,
It's like
do you
Kairos
hate
theme,
me for
isn't it?
taking your friend away from you?
Nah. I guess... I'm just sad.
I'm sorry. But I can't go with you. It's my friends. They need me. And I need them too.
Maybe you should take some time and think about it. Figure out who really needs you more. And where you belong.
How will I know where I belong? Truly. I'm not sure I can promise you I'll come up with the right answer.
Well, the answer you come up with can't just be right for you. It has to be one that works best for everybody. You and your friends and everyone else.
I'll try. Thank you, Riku.
There's like a thing I want to talk about so badly, but I really can't until Kingdom Hearts 3, and I'm probably gonna forget by then, which makes me sad.
Of the time
But we'll
Riku's
see.
given me.
Roxas battled the Heartless during a mission. His strength spent against a formidable foe, Roxas swung his Keyblade with all his might in hopes of ending things quickly. But his strike was interrupted with the sound of clashing metal. There was Axel, blocking both of Roxas's and Shion's Keyblades. They had been fighting the entire time, each thinking the other was a Heartless. Axel informed them of the truth surrounding this mission, rigged to get them to fight one another. Again, I feel like this should have been animated, but fine, whatever.
Brain freeze.
It's been a while since we all hung out like this, hasn't it?
Well, we've had our share of drama lately. I just remembered. Did you know you should be checking your ice cream sticks?
Really?
Once you finish your ice cream, see if the stick says winner. Oh. Not that I've ever seen one myself.
Oh. Wait a second. Oh.
What is it?
It's nothing.
That winning
So then,
popsicle stick is like the
what
only thing
happens when
Roxas
you win?
owns. That and
I'll
like
tell ya,
40 seashells.
That's a good question.
What? You don't know?
Well, it's gotta be something nifty if you're a winner, right?
Cool.
Wow. The sun's beautiful.
It's okay, but like it's always
I know we've
there.
seen a lot of sunsets, but today's puts them all to shame.
I guess.
If only things could stay like this forever.
Say, what if we all just took off?
What?
If we ran, I bet we could always be together.
But we have nowhere to run.
See, I feel like them running is a bad idea. They all should have just tried to kill Xemnas.
Yeah. I guess you're right.
I feel like they could have.
What's important isn't that we hang out with each other every day.
Maybe
As
Zigbar
long as
too,
we
just
keep
to be on
each
the
other in
safe
our
side.
thoughts, we'll never be apart, right?
And Zalden.
We've got it memorized, Axel.
I feel like Luxord would be fine. Demix wouldn't
I'll
care.
have these moments memorized for a long
Syx
time.
is a coin flip.
Forever.
Either he'd get it or he wouldn't.
Me too.
Hard to say.
Forever.
Probably wouldn't get it, but I feel like there'd still be a chance.
Sora.
Egg.
It appears we've come to a standstill.
Yes.
This has gone on long enough. Riku, I think you know what needs to be done.
Right.
$353. Resolve.
Looks like you've meddled again.
Sorry, did you say something?
The organization doesn't need both of them. Just one will suffice. Stop pretending. Think about that.
Roxas entered the lobby to see Axel, Xion, and Xigbar conversing with Syx. The unusual trio were about to head out on a mission. Roxas asked Syx if he could take Xigbar's spot, but Syx chid Roxas, asking if he was powerless without Axel. Roxas saw Xion and Axel off with a sense of unease. Can't imagine why.
What a blast from the past!
Xion, stop!
Of all the faces, why do I look at her and see yours? Why is it
Whoa.
that you always have to glare at me like that?
Shut up!
It's funny, because, kind of spoilers, Ventus and Braig, like, barely interacted.
I'm sorry, Axel.
What are you doing?
Please, let me go. I have to do this, or else... Just look. Please, Axel. You have to take care of Roxas.
But... you'd be...
Please. Thank you, Axel.
Explain yourself, Axel.
The old man needs to get his eye checked. She just got away.
I'll give him that. Can't toss the blame around.
And now we're left with the one we can't use.
Did something happen? Where's Xion?
She flew the coop. Flamesy Locks here couldn't trouble himself to clip her wings.
Huh? What does he mean, Axel?
Your friend sat there sucking his thumb while Xion walked right off.
You were unconscious,
I'm
you
going
don't
back
know
to my
that.
room.
What happened out there?
Nothing. Really.
Nothing? Xion's gone. How can that be nothing?
It's just like Xigbar said. I just sat there sucking my thumb, watching Xion run away.
I'm asking you why you did that, and you know it.
Xion is like a mirror that reflects you.
You're not making any sense.
Xion is a puppet created to duplicate your powers.
I wonder if when she took off her hood...
Are you nuts? Xion's a person.
Why did Xigbar back
not
up
a
Axel in front of Syx? Yeah, that's a good question,
She's
too.
a mirror that reflects you. And when I looked in the mirror...
Maybe so he could leave quicker?
It wasn't you I saw.
Xion is Xion. You can't expect her to be me.
That's not what I mean. It was only a matter of time before someone broke the mirror.
You mean... they have to destroy her? Answer me!
Also, Axel's not making, like, any sense here. He could have just
Roxas.
spit it out.
If somebody doesn't, then you won't be you anymore.
Like, he knows what's going on at this point. He could just
always
be
me.
like,
I'm still your best friend.
hey, Roxas,
Just like Shion is my
Shion's
best friend.
taking your power.
That's
and
not it.
It's gonna kill you
You're
eventually.
missing the whole point, Roxas.
Forget this! Roxas!
Like, he's talking about like a fucking maze of mirrors when it could have just been like this. These are the facts.
Roxas.
Riku.
Did you find the answer?
Yes, I certainly did. I'm on the verge of losing everything I care about. So please, please, Riku, tell me what I should do now.
Go to Twilight Town. You'll find a girl there named Namine.
Namine? What's she like?
You'll find out. I don't think
She's
you'll have
basically
trouble
you.
finding her.
All right. Thanks, Riku. Goodbye.
Oh man, I think that was the longest day. I think day 255 lied.
Shion has disappeared yet again.
Do we know where she is headed?
It, not she, is a replica. Merely a puppet.
Oh, let's see if they fix
A
this.
puppet? What does that mean exactly?
Because after he said that, he started referring to her as
Talking
she
about the replica
again.
program. Isn't it obvious?
The what-ca?
Perhaps you care to enlighten us about this pet project of yours.
The purpose was to take a piece of the Keyblade wielder's memory and copy it, thus making his powers our own. This was one of several projects of ours being undertaken at Castle Oblivion. However, our efforts were severely derailed by Vexen's untimely demise. Needless to say, losing Vexen was not part of our plans. We were also caught off guard when this particular replica we called Shion formed an identity of its own.
Okay.
No one at Castle Oblivion
Seems like they did
ever
fix it,
reported
'cause
any instance
I
where
think
a
I pointed
replica
out,
formed
but in
its
the
own
original
identity.
game,
Do you concur?
he started referring to her as her again after
Whatever
correcting
the
someone
puppet
else.
may decide to do, we can be certain it will no longer have an impact on our plans. Still, it knows our secrets. We need to shorten the leash, perhaps even tighten it.
What exactly do you...
Axel, the onus is on you to capture and bring back Shion. The escape was on your watch. I will overlook any nicks or scratches. Just ensure she still functions on arrival.
Why would you allow a deserter back? We should simply eradicate her.
It is not a deserter. It is just a flawed specimen that has wandered out.
Are we clear, Axel? Dismissed.
He didn't say yes.
Bring her back alive. Is she a madness?
All this time, I've been talking to a puppet.
So now, we just sweep it up, huh? As if.
If only the whispers at the top carried to the bottom.
Axel, those orders were absolute. Still here, Roxas? Proceed with your mission.
Shion is... She's not a puppet.
A puppet couldn't be part of the organization. Just count the seats here. We have and always will be 13.
And yet, 6 of them are fucking empty now.
Maybe it's best if Shion never comes back to the organization. Do you really have to do what Xemnas says?
If I don't, they'll eradicate me next.
In that case, can you at least try not to harm her?
That's up to her. Roxas, Shion is dangerous.
Dangerous?
Have you got all your strength back?
Not yet. How long have you known about her? Could it be that you've known about her for a long time and not told me anything?
Not super long. Oh yeah, it was like the one cutscene with King Mickey in it. I feel like you need to have like the JoJo's like Menace kanji. Katakana, whichever one it is. All around them.
Riku!
Your Majesty.
Yay.
Gosh, have I been worried about you? Where have you been all this time?
I've been searching for a way to conquer the darkness within me, while we wait for Sora to awaken.
The way you looked.
You don't have to worry about me. I'm getting the hang of keeping the darkness under control.
And Sora, did something go wrong with fixing all his memories?
I'm having a hard
There's
time
a
keeping my
reason
eyes
the
open, I'm not gonna
organization's
lie.
been quiet since our battle at Castle Oblivion.
You don't know why I'm so tired
and now
today.
I know it's not because a depletion in members had made them weak. Taking Sora's memory apart, piece by piece, was only the first step in what they were trying to do at Castle Oblivion. And I think they needed more time to fix his memory.
You know, you and me were both looking into what the organization was up to. But what I saw didn't look like much. Almost like they're trying to buy some time.
Right. Sora's memories are what they're after. And they needed all this time, until now, to absorb every piece of it.
Huh?
The process of putting his memory back together has gone nowhere. They have what's most precious to Sora, his memories of Kairi.
Well, then you have to let me help. Maybe I could get the memories back.
I've got that covered, Your Majesty. I mean, Mickey. Instead, I want to ask you for a favor.
What would that be?
I have to face one of the organization's members soon. I might not survive the fight. And if I do, it might be because I gave in to the darkness. That means you're the only one who will be there for Sora, Donald, and Goofy. The only one who can guide them when they awaken.
Riku.
Promise me, Mickey. When our friends wake up, you have to be there to help them out.
I promise, Riku.
He barely does anything. 355, unsaid, unheard. Actually, no, that's a lie, because during certain boss fights, he'll come by and help you out.
Replica program.
If you keep dying a lot.
Shion was a puppet.
Which I think most people find
Made
out
to
either during
replicate my
Cerberus or
Keyblade's
Zaldin,
powers.
if I remember correctly.
When Shion left the organization, Axel didn't stop her. Like he wanted her to go. Axel's probably known about Shion for some time now. but has kept it from me. Shion and I are both special
I mean,
nobodies.
even if he told you, you would react pretty fucking poorly,
Shion was a
regardless.
replica. A puppet.
So he put it off until like he couldn't anymore.
What about me? Am I a puppet too? Xemnas said Sora was what connects her and me. But who is Sora? And who am I?
He's the connection.
Axel. If he's hiding things from me about Shion, what could he be hiding about me?
Just the fact that you're Sora's nobody. That's all, really, I think. I mean, that and, like, him and Sykes have a plan to, like, have Sykes take over the organization eventually.
Did you find Shion yet?
You know it isn't gonna be that easy.
I suppose not. Have you known about Shion this whole time?
No, not the whole time.
Since when, then?
I can't exactly remember when.
Didn't get it memorized, huh?
Really? A joke right now, Roxas?
Axel. Who am I really? I'm special like Shion, I know that. But the organization wanted me out of the picture. Am I right?
Yeah, they did.
I guess it's 'cause Shion copied my powers and the Keyblade's powers. And they didn't need me anymore. And Axel, I guess you felt the same way.
You're wrong there. You'll always be my best friend.
Best friends are supposed to be honest with each other. Who am I, Axel? Xemnas says me and Shion are connected to each other through Sora. I don't even know a Sora. Am I a puppet like Shion?
Like Sora from Digimon.
You're different from Shion.
Then why do...
Finding out the truth doesn't always work out for the best.
What makes you so sure about that? I have the right to know the truth. How did I even get here? Why am I so special? Where did I learn how to use the Keyblade? I hardly know who I am. What is so wrong with wanting some answers?
I like that line delivery a lot, I gotta say. Very powerful.
I need to know, Axel. Please. Who am I?
You've just gotta trust me, Roxas.
I don't. I can't.
Roxas!
Somebody knows where I came from. If I can't get answers here, I'll get them somewhere else. That'll be the person I trust. I tried. But I have to find out about myself. There's no reason for me to be here anymore.
I just had a weird thought. He puts the popsicle stick in an envelope to give it to Axel. Presumably going into his room and like placing it in there. Why does Roxas know what an envelope is? Has he been sending letters?
Your mind's made up?
Do they pay bills?
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization. You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you.
No one would miss me.
That's not true. I would.
3:56. We're almost there. Long ass movie. He's pen pals with Scrooge. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay.
Xion. Naminé, are you able to see my face? Yes.
Not through the flower pot,
Then
but
what do you think I
normally,
should do?
yeah.
What do you want to do? At first, I just wanted to be with Roxas and Axel forever. But then I started to realize that my memories, well, these aren't really even mine, are they?
You're not Sora, and you're not Roxas. You're Kairi as Sora remembers her.
As I remember more of my past, the more I feel the need to go back where I came from. What should I do to go back?
So you're going back to Sora? If you return your memories to him, then you will disappear. In exchange for not having your own memory, you're connected through others' memories. So when you disappear, no one will remember you. There won't be any you to remember. For all the powers I possess, I can't keep even one piece of the memory called you connected.
I know, I'm ready. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I also know that Roxas should be going back with me. But I don't think he would understand. Not yet.
He's kind of
I
an
know.
idiot.
Roxas can't feel Sora just yet.
Naminé, will you please watch over Roxas once I'm gone? You won't be alone. I asked someone else, too. There just isn't anything else I can do.
All right.
Thank you.
Well, if you're ready, let's go see Sora.
Naminé, it's them. The organization has found us. They're almost here. This blasted puppet led them right to our doorstep. See what you get for trusting it.
Ugh.
I can handle this. Wait! Xion!
No, get Riku, please.
Why do I always get stuck with the icky jobs?
Axel,
Xion, what are you gonna do?
I've decided that I have to go back to where I belong.
Well, to be honest, I always felt that was best right from the very beginning. But you know, it still really bugs me. Something about this just stinks.
It's for the good of everyone.
But how do you know that? Everybody thinks they're right.
This is right.
They're gonna destroy you!
Please don't hold back, Axel. Promise.
What's your problem? You both think you can do whatever you want.
Oh, this scene is the saddest one for me. Oh, me too.
Sick of it.
Absolutely, me too.
Go on, you just keep running. But I'll always be there to bring you back.
The only thing that I think is sadder for me is not even a cutscene. It's like the thought, kind of Birth by Sleep spoilers, I guess.
Why you
like
gotta cause me
the
so
thought
much
at the end of Birth by Sleep, where each one of the protagonists thinks they saved the other two, and yet they're like all wrong. 357. Tears.
Where did I think I could go? What a joke.
I mean, you shouldn't go back to the same spot that you always go to if you're trying to avoid Axel.
Xion! Thank you.
Roxas, I'm out of time.
Here it comes.
Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice. You have poured so many memories into me, given me so much, that I feel like I'm about to overflow. Look at me, Roxas. Who do you see? If you see somebody else's face, a boy's face, then that means I'm almost ready. This puppet will have to play her part. Roxas, this is him. It's Sora.
Now, I'm not sure if I got the DLC downloaded or not. I really hope I do, but I didn't check it before today. Other half of Sora is now following. Thank you, other half of Sora.
Next, Roxas.
You came at it at a good part.
Me too. Don't you see? This is why I was created.
Sorry, I saw a notification in Morgan's Discord and realized I wasn't following you. It's fine. That's okay. How are you doing? I mean, you still followed, which I appreciate, so. Also, it looks like I got the DLC, so we're good. You got a glide. How about it? I'm alright, how you doing? I'm doing okay. Rough morning today. But as of right now, I'm doing well. Just a bit sleepy is all. Also, I don't have to play 358 Days Over 2 anymore, so like, you know. Probably a good thing overall. Also, I gotta say, kind of cool that you can see basically Sora in Nobody armor, which is similar to Keyblade armor, but I don't know if it's exactly the same.
Who are you? Again? It's weird. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important.
You'll be better off now, Roxas.
The one who did this to you?
No. It was my choice.
Amalek will
to go away
do
now.
after work things. Okie dokie. I appreciate you coming by. Thank
Better
you.
that than to do nothing and let Xemnas have his way. I belong with Sora. And now I am going back to be with him. Roxas, I need you to do me a favor. All those hearts that I've captured, Kingdom Hearts, set them free.
Kingdom Hearts? Free them?
I was actually talking about this on Friday, but I'm gonna bring it up again. Her crystallizing reminds me a lot of the end of the Remind DLC.
Let Xemnas have Kingdom Hearts.
With, like, when you
can't.
lose the final battle with Sora. And I'm curious if it's, like, supposed to be the same process or not.
Roxas, see you again. I'm glad I got to meet you. Oh, and of course, Axel too. You are both my best friends. Never forget. That's the truth.
No. Shion. Who else will I have ice cream with?
It also could just be like vague Final Fantasy crystal bullshit, but I choose to believe it's related at least.
Shion.
How did this happen? Hmm?
Wonder if he redeemed that. Day 358. It's actually like slightly shorter than I thought it was, because I thought it was like almost exactly 3 hours, like maybe a few seconds off, but I even started like pretty late today. We're still not at 10 o'clock yet. Granted, I also plan on reading the secret reports. I hope there's not too many of them. You know, if he can wield the Oblivion here, and Roxas can't just, like, will it back to him while he's holding it, I guess that means he's already worthy of wielding a Keyblade at this point.
What does it matter? I'm here for you.
Why are you trying to stop me?
because I want back the rest of Sora's memories.
Sora. Enough about Sora.
You have some kind of plan?
I'll set Kingdom Hearts free. Then everything will be the way it was. She'll come back. And the three of us can be together again.
It's not really how it works, but...
It's a
Good
struggle
luck.
just to remember the name now. Either way, I can't let you go doing anything crazy.
I'm freeing Kingdom Hearts, and I'm going to find Sora. I want Shion back. I want my life back!
You can see his nose and chin in there.
Kingdom Hearts, the last thing you'll get is your life back. The organization will destroy you.
Enough!
Why? Why do you have the Keyblade?
Shut up!
You know why. Ugh. Still bothers me. I complained about this on Friday, so I'm not going to go into it. It still just bothers me that the way they did this. Also, again, the DS game did this better, where this cutscene was on the bottom screen, right? While all the Riku and Roxas shit that was going on was on the top screen. So you got the two things going on, and then obviously all like the little staticky moments and like gameplay we saw as well.
Why don't you quit?
Come on, Sora. I thought you were stronger than that.
Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning.
So it's true. You really are his nobody. Guess
I do
this was
like
right
the
after
little
all.
inflection
What are you
that
talking about? I am
Jesse
me.
McCarthy
Nobody else.
was able to put in there. Made it sound super genuine. I liked it.
Riku, please. You have to stop him.
How many times do I have to beat you?
All right. You've left me with no other choice.
What?
I have to release the power in my heart. The dark power that I've been holding back. Even if it changes me forever.
You take down nobody armored Shion, but can't handle Kingdom Hearts 1 Ansem. Oh.
I have accepted it. Diz, he could feel Sora.
Oh, he told you how he felt, did he? Ridiculous. Nobody cannot feel anything.
If he had met Sora, things might have been different.
Roxas, don't be sad. I came from you and Sora. I am you, the same way that I am Sora. You'll forget me, but the memories themselves will never go away. Memories of you and me will always be together, forever inside him.
Day 359, the first day. And just like the original game, obviously, we're back to Kingdom Hearts 1, or no, 2. Kingdom Hearts 2. That's the one.
Another dream about him.
It's weird how he says another dream about him, where this is the first day he's like, let's say like this Roxas. So I guess he might remember the dreams he had from when he was in the organization, but not obviously like
finally hit the beach.
The organization. It's just like, oh, the gameplay. Oh, the gameplay. Whoa, what Kingdom Hearts game is that? It's probably the next one. Yay! So that was all of it. But now... Secret reports. Holy fuck. Before this, I'm gonna take a break. Because I need to use the restroom, maybe grab a snack and bring some stuff downstairs. So I'll be back in a few minutes. And then I guess we'll do some reading for the rest of the night. So, yeah, they're long. Yeah, I think the passages are short, but there's just a lot of them. So, anyway, I will be right back. And I'm back. Okay. So, I'm gonna read through the secret reports, and then whenever I'm done, we're gonna call it a night. Now, I believe, obviously, Roxas's diary is Roxas. I think this is supposed to be Xemnas. Unsure, but we'll probably pick up on some clues as we go. So, day 7, meaning a name defines an object, describes the span of it, gives it purpose. We embarked upon the replica program to ensure our new power stays ours. Now, our shadow puppet, number I, lives. It needs a name, something to define it, to give the hollow vessel purpose. Day 8, Roxas. Seems like we're getting new members every day. Number 13 was a boy, Roxas. Now we've got number 14, Xion. Today's mission was to show Roxas the ropes. I feel like they've had me babysitting him since he got here. Okay, not Xemnas. He's not a bad kid, but he's spacey. Good fighter, though. At least I won't be bored. Okay. This is definitely not Axel, but this is definitely Axel. Because me and Axel went to Twilight Town today, yeah. So, I guess it's just whoever was writing the report that day. Xion is being monitored. Roxas, meanwhile, has begun his training exercises. It is imperative we keep Xion from having undue contact with Roxas until we are certain it will perform as expected, which will take another 10 days if Vexen's convictions are to be trusted. As for the Keyblade Master, Marluxia will no doubt be keeping an eye on him. Okay, we didn't miss any, yeah. Another mission with Roxas today. Is he seriously my responsibility? At least he's starting to talk like a normal person. Maybe that means his memory's coming back. Still, this kid's supposed to be a Keyblade Master's nobody? I don't see it. Oh, sorry. Throat feels weird again. Ugh, how dare they shut me out of monitoring the Keyblade Master. And then to send me off to teach that half-baked nobody basic magic? I should have had him light me on fire. It won't be long now, though. Once I'm over at CEO, our plan goes into action. No more playing nanny, ever. So this was Larxene, I believe. They pushed up the CEO plan. Our little hero with the key must have made a move. Me and his nobody have been meeting up for ice cream the last few days. Not the best conversationalist, but at least he's mastered a few facial expressions besides doom and gloom. I told him about CEO. He didn't seem to follow. Guess that's understandable. The program is largely on target. Number I, my finest replica, has proven an even greater success than anticipated. I intend to take the other vessel, judged unfit for number status, to Castle Oblivion, while we'll subject it to further testing. One thing is clear, could these replicas not be classified as a special sort of nobody? One thing is clear. And then you ask a question. I feel like that's an oxymoron of sorts. Anyway, this is clearly Vexen talking about the Riku replica. Marluxia has succeeded in leading the Keyblade Master to the castle. I sent multiple threads at work, but details on each of the projects are scarce. I suspect some alleged organization projects are secretly private machinations. Marluxia seems especially suspect. No idea who that is. Maybe Saïx. I wish they put a signature on them. Pressing Zexion for answers would be a waste of time. I know that, but this dearth of information is hard to accept. What's happening on the upper levels? What ought we be doing down here? They hug their truths close and leave the rest of us to speculate. Zexion talks of the bond we share as an organization, but how could such a thing exist? Still, he remains the only one I can trust. Lexaeus, I guess? Like, he was the only one that was, like, on their level, I think. Or on Zexian's level. I mean, like, metaphorically. You know? Literally, Vexen was there as well, but... Clearly, he was, like, also in cahoots with Marluxia and, Roxine. To a degree. At least. Simple deduction suggests Axel's outwardly inscrutable actions are the result of some directive from Saïx. Why else eliminate Vexen? He simply wanted to do research. Did we not all stand to gain from the fruit? Did we not all stand to gain from the fruits of his program? What is Axel thinking? Zexian, I think. Axel is in the way, though I don't know if he's aware of our plot. Vexen had no part in our plans. Why eliminate him? Assuming Axel's orders were to root out traitors to the organization. Discerning his motives merits our full attention. Marluxia. I've uncovered most of what I need to know about the replica program, but where's the other one? I can't find any trace of it. Vexen was caught in the middle. Pitiable, but unavoidable. I could not risk his program falling into their hands. Of greater concern are the traitors. Not the obvious turncoats, but the ones who will get in his way and my way. The Keyblade Master is not our enemy. Alright, so this is Axel. Roxas woke up today. I think he was dreaming this whole time. Being with him feels strange. Familiar. Like listening to the waves crash up against the shore. But why? That's Xion, I'm pretty sure. I'm absolutely sure. The replica program continues apace, but something has gone wrong at Castle Oblivion. The Dusks returned with word that none of those we dispatched survived. But the news came in fragments. I still know too little to extract the truth. I doubt Axel will be among those lost, but I must plan for the worst. First, I must locate the Keyblade Master. I've lost track of the Keyblade Master and the other intruders. I'm the only one left in the castle. Everybody else has been destroyed. My orders were to end the traitors, but I think by this point, I fit that bill better than anybody. There's one last thing I need to look for while I'm in here. Okay, so this is Axel again. Yeah. Saïx had a hand in what went down at Castle Oblivion. Well, more like a whole arm. Which means Axel is in on it as well. It's the fact that Xemnas ordered Axel to take out the traitors, orders which went through Saïx. No specific names were given, but naturally Xemnas knew who the turncoats were right from the get-go. Okay. So, this isn't Saïx, Xemnas, Axel, or anyone in the castle, obviously. So I think this might be Xigbar. Because of everybody, he's usually the one that knows more than you would expect. I mean, he used to be. Now we're all like, he knows too much. The longer you know someone, the less you need to speak in clear terms. Everything gets across with a wink and a nudge. A little reading between the lines. When it comes to what befell our late comrades at Castle Oblivion, ambiguity suits me just fine. But the Keyblade Master Roxas come out and say every little thing that comes to mind. Maybe that's human, or maybe they're just special. I think this is Axel. I lost the ability to use the Keyblade, and I have no idea why. I don't know what to do about it. About anything. It happened suddenly after Roxas woke up. If I can't collect any hearts anymore, the organization has no use for me. This is terrible. That's Xion. Honestly, I never got why Roxas was so crazy about Xion. I know they both joined up around the same time. They're both rookies. But how do you get close to somebody who hides their face all the time? Well, I saw it today. All of a sudden, number 14 up and takes off her hood. Xion is a girl, and she looks just like Naminé. Okay, Axel. Roxas has been coming along on my missions to help me... Sorry, to help out. Since I can't use the Keyblade, Axel is covering for me, so I should be safe for now. What am I going to do if I ever need to get the Keyblade back? I can't lie forever, Xion. The hearts collected by our 2 Keyblade wielders, Roxas and Xion, have gathered together, and now almighty Kingdom Hearts waxes large in the night sky. Our efforts have come to bear fruit, nearly ripe for the plucking. All plans proceed smoothly, alarmingly so. In fact, though this is no time to be deterred by paranoia, I think this is, Xemnas. Neither Roxas nor I have any memory of our human lives. I don't even remember my first days as a nobody. Roxas said he was the same, but I'm not so sure. For me, it's a total blank. I can't even remember the day I met Roxas or Axel. It's all a blur. Ooh. Xion, obviously. Xion regained her ability to wield the Keyblade. I don't know how or why. Maybe there's more to the Keyblade Master they're not telling me about. I feel like I've been spending more time talking to Roxas and Xion lately than my old friend Saïx. This has to have been what it was like. Friendship. So Axel. Every day it's work, work, work. I'm dead bored and I'd kill for some vacay. And nobody needs his rest, am I right? And when I get it, it's gonna be nothing but me and my sitar. Sigh. I wonder who that is. It feels like such like a throw that in here. Every day after work, 3 of us have been going on blah blah. Roxas is maturing at an impressive rate. His face, the way he handles the Keyblade, it's all exactly the same. The world seems so divided and alone. There's always that steady thread there to connect them. And we nobodies can never escape the things that we did as humans, so it goes. I think, considering it's Xigbar, I think it's Xigbar. Talking to Roxas and Xion always brings back memories of my human life. When I was a kid, it's a weird sensation. I ought to be able to share all this with Saïx, but I just don't feel like it anymore. It's strange, but I'm content with just missing what's gone. I'm not the one who changed. You did. Okay, Axel. Watching that foolish beast fiddle about only deepens my disdain for humans and their incessant need to be pinned down by feelings. We became nobodies precisely to avoid the shackles of emotion. It was only later that we realized the scale of that loss, that some things simply cannot be done without a heart. Nonetheless, I can see nary a pleasant thing about it, says Xaldin. That man wearing the organization coat, that jerk, he's too powerful. I can't beat him unless I get stronger. I'm not a sham. I'm not. He is. He's will pretend to be something he isn't, Xion. As expected, the duplicate is starting to show its limits. The program showed promise, but a puppet is just a puppet. Something to be toyed with until it breaks. I am utterly at a loss as to what Roxas and Axel see in that thing. How best to dispose of it merits my consideration going forward. I think that's Saïx. I wasn't ready to see Roxas again. I can't help but compare us. We both use the Keyblade, but we're so different. Does he dream? It seems like that's all I do anymore. Last night I dreamt of the ocean. I was drowning. Oh dear. That's dark. Xion. Roxas and Xion must have had it out over something. Knowing them is something dumb, but still. Watching them, it's like they're human. It's messing with my head. I kind of wonder if Roxas understood all that about the wrong buttons. I get the sense a lot of it went right over his head. Okay. I've got my new hit single, X-Face is always barking at me to do work. What's he expect me to do against a monster like that? I mean, stop and think about skill sets when you divide up the labor already. Okay. Xion failed to complete its mission. If this continues, destroying it and using the next replica as a duplicate would undoubtedly yield a higher grade copy. Number I was among the initial lot, which naturally raises questions about its capabilities. At present, it is nothing short of broken. A cannot fathom why Xemnas would want to keep it. Okay. I actually thought this might have been Xemnas for a moment, but no, it was, I guess Saïx. Probably. It does imply that they had more replicas than just, Xion, which I guess, yeah, no, we got that confirmed, I think? No. There has to be something to what Saïx said. Why isn't she unqualified to be one of us? He said to just look at her. But at what? The fact she looks like Naminé? Xion and Naminé must be connected. Who's Nobi is Xion anyway? What is Saïx hiding? I find myself envying the children. Perhaps some fundamental difference exists between those who become nobodies as adults and otherwise. The longer you have lived, the more you are positioned to lose with such a gamble. But a child can look forward, unafraid even in the face of immeasurable odds. I doubt they even see life as a gamble the way we do. Okay, Luke Sir, it's more like the way I do, like quite literally. Xion continues to sleep. All analysis on its functions suggests no marked change. The copying appears to be working, but a replica is a replica. My latest report to Xemnas on this netted me no clear answers. He simply stood, smiling. At times I find his thinking impenetrable. I finally wake up just to pass out again. Why? Because I'm a failure? I dreamt the whole thing while I was out. It was something nostalgic, but what? Why can't I remember? It could be a key memory from my human life. All I can remember is the sound of waves, gentle in the distance. I thought I'd never see the word replica again. Any rational man would realize the Riku replica was not likely unique. But I'm the only one in the organization who knew of his exceptional copying functionality, and that he ultimately formed a sense of self. The fact that I knew all of that and still never noticed the truth about Xion speaks to how remarkable replica she must be. My questions remain unanswered. Who is she a replica of? Naminé? Kairi? Or perhaps someone entirely different? Why did the organization admit her into its membership? And why would such a fine replica fall unconscious or sporadically lose its command of the Keyblade? Okay. So, this one actually has me kind of at a loss. I feel like this could be Riku. Maybe? Although I don't know if Riku ran into Riku Replica after he like formed his sense of self. He might have actually. It's been a little while since I played that game. Could also be like, again, Xigbar? Although I don't know if Xigbar was aware of Kairi whatsoever. That's the weird thing to think about. Like, who's aware of Kairi? You know? This could be Axel, too, now that I think about it. I forget if, like, day 194 was where... I'll start back when I usually spot after work. Sometimes Axel and Xion are there waiting for me. Other times I get there first. It's getting busy for us. We can't all make it every day. I don't know. I guess Axel's like the best guess here. If we're sticking to purely... Oh no, but Axel doesn't know about Kairi at all. I don't know. Even if Xion is a replica, a puppet, she's still Xion. I understand that in my head, but how do I interact with her now? Gasp, I miss Sora? What do you mean you miss Sora? Also, hi Paz, how are you? I said head, but how do I interact with her now? Riku Replica was just a tool, but I can't just use Xion. No, I was wrong to have just used Riku Replica in the first place. How is a man-made puppet any less worthy than a nobody that was never meant to exist at all? They're both ambiguous, tenuous at best. and she's my friend. Even if neither of us should exist, that doesn't invalidate the bonds we formed. Next break we get, I told her we'll all go to the beach. I hope we get the chance. Our little summer vacation. I know if we can get it together and laugh about stupid stuff, this nagging doubt will go away. Other Havasora. Oh, yes. Yes. They did come in to drop a follow and a lurk. Decent cottage Wi-Fi sucks though. I am sorry. Pause. I really wish you could just, like, if you wanted to, you could just stay home and be on good internet. My body feels heavy and my head aches. I'm too busy dreaming to get any rest from sleep. Axel knows something. He's hiding some secret. It must be in Castle Oblivion. That's where I was born. Shion's appearance should vary based on the relation of the viewer to her. Saïx sees her simply as a puppet. The program approaches completion. Through Roxas, Shion is assembling a copy of the Hero of the Keyblade. As proof, she sometimes appears to take on his form to my eyes. So I think this could be Xemnas. I got told even today I spent too much time inside, even though I did spend at least half an hour, 45 minutes outside, and I was like pouring most of the day. I don't want to be outside, sue me. Yeah, no, that's where I'm kind of at as well. You know, for years now I don't like being outside. Being outside, stupid. Also, like, you're not a kid anymore, right? Like, how many adults tell other adults to, like, you need to go outside, and it's like, and do what? Play catch by myself? Or do you want me to, like, do my taxes out there? Like, you can't tell me to go outside just to, like, walk around. That's boring. Leave me with my vitamin D deficiency. Shion's disappearance is fascinating. If she really is breaking from our control, it's a sign of her approaching the essence of the hero. It seems Saïx still doesn't truly see her. I'm curious to know how she appears to the others. I see her as him, though I suspect that Xemnas sees something else entirely in her. So this could be Xigbar, I think. Yeah, I see her as him, like ellipses him. That's what my daily vitamins are for. Exactly. Exactly. The air has changed. I can feel it. You go out on a big gamble at a time like this and you're going to lose big. Luxord, come on. That said, it's betting against the worst odds that nets the biggest win. I'm eager to see how this hand plays out. Oh, fun fact, Sean. A coworker once asked me if I showered with sunscreen since I'm so pale. I responded how I'm allergic to sunscreen. Fun. That's another thing. Your mom's actively saying, go out and get a sunburn. That's bad parenting. Shion is gone. Roxy still doesn't know anything, but Shion found out. That's why I need to find her. We don't have hearts, so we accept the facts we're given as a truth. But something far more important lies beyond that truth. Saïx would laugh at people with no hearts, calling one another friends, but that doesn't make it not so. As the nobody of the hero of the Keyblade and the replica of that nobody, those two are special, unique in every sense of the word. But that doesn't change the fact that we're friends. Nothing will. Got that memorized, Shion? Axel and Roxas are up to something. No plot they concoct will change the fact that the organization has cast off Shion, though. Our plans have split, diverged, and advanced now to the next stage. The Number I project and replica program merely paved the way. Our true goal lies elsewhere. So, I think this could be Xemnas. Because I think Xemnas is the only one that knew that Number I project and replica program were, like, not the end goals. So Yeah, just because my hobbies are on the computer video games, they're not good hobbies. I need to do other things. When they spend just as much time doing their hobbies, we'll tell them to go outside. It's just so like... I've had this problem before too, and like, it sucks because the only things my parents would do... I shouldn't say my parents, it was mostly my mom. But like, she would also just like work and then sit around the house. It's like, what else are you doing? You know? If you're telling me to go outside, then you better bring a catcher's mitt out there with you, because like, you're like sitting like, it's the pot calling the kettle like burnt or whatever the phrase is. Anyway, none of us really know everything that's going on in Castle Oblivion. Some rooms even Xemnas doesn't know about. Not many are even aware that Xion was born there. I wonder if the truth about that place will ever surface. Probably Sykes or Axel. The man they're calling the imposter, that fake organization member, it's Riku. Roxas could very well remember that, somewhere deep in his memories. Still, it's too soon to report this. I need to know why Xion was with him first. If she's siding with the hero, it could easily mean her erasure. What do you plan to do, Xion? Okay, so I think this is actually... I thought this might have been Xion at first, but I'm pretty sure it's Axel. Which means Axel, I guess, knew it was Riku, so that's interesting. The normal outdoor activities don't soothe the itch my brain feels due to my ADHD. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's another thing. Like, I don't know how much your parents understand about your ADHD, but, like, you know, probably not a lot. Or enough, I should say. If they're, like, always telling you to do this and that instead of, like, seeing what you need to do. Axel failed to report that the imposter and Xion are working together. Instead, that news came from Roxas. The boy is far more easily handled than Axel, but now Axel has captured Xion and returned her to us. His motives are impossible to read. Our plans can be altered if necessary, but doing so can only delay their realization. I think it's Sykes. Roxas doesn't trust me after the whole Xion incident, but I can't tell him the truth yet, so I keep lying. It's no big deal when you're a nobody. There's no guilt, no feeling at all. So why does it still sting, just a little, when I lie to him? All my dealings with Roxas give me this bizarre illusion of humanity. Maybe there's more to that. My dad's in the mindset I don't have ADHD and I just got diagnosed because they diagnose everything nowadays and everyone's a little ADHD. Well, then he probably has ADHD and never got tested for it and just got told that, you know, he was like a bad student or something. I don't know. I don't know. We watched the sunset today, the three of us. I didn't think we'd ever be able to do that again. It's like that dream I had. The one where I was by the shore with Roxas and Axel, watching the sunset over the water. I just want to stay with them. But how? What should I do? Xion is burning through missions at full tilt. She seems frantic. Why, I don't know. And speaking of, I still don't know what to say to Roxas. Even without my orders from Sykes, I'd do anything to stop Roxas from being erased. I just don't know if I can stand by and let that happen to Xion either. Oh my god, my stream Wi-Fi started buffering as soon as you went. Well then he... Sorry. What I'm saying is, like... Too many people don't take the time to listen to others. To the point where it can be detrimental to not just the person they refuse to listen to, but also themselves, so... Oh, that's 20 days, okay. Axel's always helped me out, so I just assumed he would again. How long has he known about me? Maybe since long before we met in Castle Oblivion. But he told me to think for myself. I was so happy. But now, as I get stronger, Roxas keeps getting weaker. I shouldn't exist anymore. They say that nobodies were never meant to exist, but I'm the real affront. But before I'm gone, I want to help Roxas and Axel, even just a little. I think the boy I saw today is the same Sora from my memories. Yeah, then I get told I'm argumentative. Oh my god, that's fucking ridiculous. Well, I mean, that again, that I don't know how old your parents are, Pause, but like back when like a lot of our parents are like, you know, anyway, Kingdom Hearts, how was the movie? We're not done talking about this, Pause. Back when our parents were like, you know, younger, they were told never talk back to authority figures because that's wrong and that's bullshit. You don't earn respect by just being older or in a higher position. You do it by being courteous and listening to people. So Dad's turning 69 in 2 days. Nice. Yeah, so that's the problem. Is, you know, your parents grew up in that era where you didn't talk back to people. So that's why you're being argumentative when you're trying to tell them about your life and how you are. And I'm sorry to hear that. I really am, you know. And I'm not saying it's okay. Like that behavior needs to be unlearned. It's just difficult. Finger snaps. Yes. Be they a puppet or the hero's nobody, we merely need a functional Keyblade master. The details are unimportant. The puppet has developed to a point where the hero of the Keyblade may be entirely redundant. Indeed, perhaps we ought never allow Sora to awaken. He cannot be controlled. He will rise up against us. We must move our agenda ahead with that firmly in mind. I think this is Xemnas talking. Also, the movie was great. Pause. Again, you know, it's just the story. Just condensed a little bit more. I think I wish they did a better job with it, to be honest, because the movie's fine, but the fact that, like, they just took cutscenes from a game and put them into a movie where the game was already jumping around a lot. Not even jumping around, but like jumping ahead a lot. I don't know. It makes it feel weird. Riku gave me this time. Axel told me to spend it thinking for myself. The organization is determined to erase either me or Roxas. They'll never allow us to coexist. I love Roxas and Axel. I'm sure Sayax would scoff at that. Call it a trick of my artificial memories, but the time I spent on that clock tower was real. I wish the three of us could stay together, just like this forever. But I have to end this. I'll never forget today's sunset, even if Roxas and Axel do. I won't forget. I couldn't tell Shion she was wrong, and I can't bring myself to end her. But it's either that, or I have to erase Roxas. There's no future where the three of us can sit around and eat ice cream. I know Roxas will never understand. I don't want to acknowledge it myself. I wanted to see Roxas one more time, but couldn't. What would I say? Did I even really exist? Even if I'm not, did I ever really exist? Even if I'm not, I just hope that those times we spent watching the sunset were real. I know Naminé would tell me how to get back where I belong. I should hurry to see her. The gears of Xemnas' plan have begun to spin wild since the loss of half our membership at Castle Oblivion. The results are there, but can this state of affairs fairly be called a success? If Kingdom Hearts can be said to possess a mind of its own, it is surely rejecting Xemnas. No, rejecting Xehanort. Roxas left the organization today. Okay. Would this be... Could be Xigbar, maybe. I'm trying to think of, like, how many people know Xemnas is Xehanort, and I really think it's confirmed people, it's like just the original 6 members of the organization. So I think this is either Zigbar or Zaldin, I suppose. I have plans never accounted for the possibility of both Shield and Roxas leaving. How did this come to pass? When did Roxas grow strong enough to outmuscle me? What are you really after, Lee? We joined the organization at the same time and formulated our plan. At this point, it's just an idle fantasy. Everything changed, you and me. Roxas left. It's so like him to just leave that winter ice cream stick behind. Come tomorrow, I'll probably get the order to hunt him down. Believing that here makes me feel so permanent. I wish the 3 of us... 3? No. That the 2 of us could share some ice cream again together. Share some ice cream again someday. That's what it is to be friends. Again, the ice cream line's not stupid. And then, yeah, that's the last one. With luck, we could bring Roxas back into our fold, but even if Sora should awaken as the hero of the Keyblade, he's bound to keep unlocking hearts. If he should come to target us, we need simply subdue him and use his powers ourselves once more. I must become one with Kingdom Hearts. I will become a higher existence. All of my true ambitions begin there. So this is Xemnas talking. So he wants Kingdom Hearts to become a higher existence. Not a somebody, not a real person, a higher existence. Which is not true, because they retcon that later. He actually wanted Kingdom Hearts to do something completely different. And we'll figure that out whenever we get to Dream Drop distance. But I think that's it for today. I am still exhausted right now. Let's see what we got going on. Comfortable with that, to be honest. Let's see if anyone's foolish enough to be playing this game. Nope, it was just me. Oh, that's funny. Foolish enough. Well, I was right. No one else was playing this game. Let's see. Oh, those are past videos. Okay. What's happening? No, stop that. Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of people playing Kingdom Hearts. I could kind of like punch above my weight class and like try to raise someone with a lot of viewers, but I don't know. Oh, there's me. Yeah, I think we're just gonna skip it for now. Yeah, that's it for Kingdom Hearts for now. Wednesday, I believe we're gonna be starting Yakuza 0. In fact, let me. There it is. Yeah, we're going to be playing Yakuza 0 for the first time. I know almost nothing about the Yakuza games other than they're made by Sega. There's Mahjong in it, and it's ridiculous. That's all I got for you. So, yeah, I guess get excited for that. I should be back tomorrow morning, you know, for the normal, like, New Genesis and chill stream, but, you know. Also karaoke? Okay. Did not know about the karaoke. So, yeah. That's about it for tonight. I'm gonna get ready for bed. Have a good one!